Alright, chat, are you ready for fucking weird-ass point-and-click adventure time again? Been a bit. Last time we did this, we played, what was it, Harvester and Phantasmagoria. And I'm back with an even better one, I think. Also, thank you, that guy, for 61 months of being a sub, dude. Thank you very much. But yeah, this will be I think you guys will like this one. If you like really weird 90s, early 2000s plot lines where they didn't really give a shit, this one's like legendary. Earth to Dart. Wait, you guys can hear me, right? Yeah, you can hear me. We're gonna get into something that, you know what, was once considered a preposterous plotline, but with recent events is probably a bit closer to reality. Let me get this all set up though. See everything. Sorry for like no streams the past couple days. For those of you who don't know who aren't members of my Discord, I had to replay all of Resident Evil 9 and re-record it because I accidentally didn't record using Bandicam and recorded with OBS. So all my footage had my face cam and like chat text on the corner of the footage I recorded, which made it unusable for a Sin video. I had to play through the entire game again. So that's what I've been doing the past 2 days, was getting that replay through. But I've managed to get that finished up this morning, so I already have all my lines recorded, so I can now get to editing the video. What happened? I fucked up my recording of Resident Evil 9, so my face camera is in all the footage that I recorded for Resident Evil 9, and I don't want to make a sim video where my face is just up there yapping away, for the entire time. You know, not how that I normally do it. It'd be kind of weird. So I had to re-record everything. Let's see. Also, just a second. I'll get my beautiful face over you to see. There we go. How you doing, chat? Sorry for leaving you hanging for like 2 full days like that. Actually 4 days. Sorry to ask again, my friend, but which Deus Ex 1 ending did I choose? I always chose the one where you merge with the AI. That's the one I picked. But it doesn't really, it doesn't really matter because all the endings of Deus Ex 1 are canon. They just all happen at the same time. Blue light, nice. I just yell, well, it's the same lighting setup. I'm just, instead of switching it over to like the yellow light on this one over here, I left it blue, kind of by accident. And then I looked at it, I'm like, you know what? I kind of like that. Adds a bit of depth to the scene, you know? Neat haircut. Dart looks good. Well, thank you. Do you know where I got Icky Vicky from? Who's Icky Vicky and how much does she charge? Did you replay with DLSS 5? I don't think that's available yet, and I couldn't run it anyway since I don't have a 5000 series card, and I wouldn't want to. Your Ghost of Yotai video isn't there anymore. I don't have a Ghost of Yotai video. I streamed Ghost of Yotai. I have not sinned it yet. So that's why you don't see one. Do you mean my Ghost of Tsushima video? That should still be there. I didn't hear anything about that being taken down. I do plan to send Ghost of Yotai though. I did play through it. Let's see. 2 crazy stories. One of my favorite bands, Neurosis, surprise dropped a new record. I firmly believe the album was so heavy it killed Chuck Norris. Well, that and how... Let's not... I was about to speak ill of the dead. It's like, you know, give it a week. Then I'll make fun of Chuck Norris. Can you sync your voice to the stream? What do you mean? Is my... Hold on a second. Is my camera not matching my voice? I see what happened. How about now? For some reason, when I started streaming, my camera switched into like 4K 25 frames per second instead of 1080p 30. Should be on point now. Sound good? Look good? Synced up? Sync now? There we go. I just kind of like made my ears ring by doing that. I lost hearing to make sure you guys could hear me better. Focus on not being right-wing for a second. I was actually planning to make fun of him for making a bunch of shitty movies, actually. I mean, you guys have seen some of his movies, right? Looks good now, thank you. I'm glad you like my look. Actually, I'm gonna be picking up my, my sport coat soon. Dart made a Ghost of Yotai video. I mean, I wish I'd gotten that out already. Right now, I'm just working on my Resident Evil 9. You talking about Chuck? No. I was saying I'm holding off to get, wait for, yeah, you don't want to, like, make fun of the dead just right now. Ask this in the server, but make up your mind about Frey. Was she a selfish, ungrateful person who should have thought of others, or did the Athenians have no right to demand her help? Or the Frey... Hold on a second, I'm trying to remember who Frey is. You mean Freya from God of War Ragnarok? Or are you talking about someone else? Or, oh no, or do you mean Frey from that really shitty Square Enix game? The one where she got Forspoken. Oh wow, I've like purged most of my memories of that. That game's plot was a mess. And she should have thought. No, I mean, the thing is, they tried to play it both, in that she was a selfish and like a very self-centered person, and she was right to be because she had been abandoned by society. It's just that the plot never really made it work or made the people she was saving that easy to connect to. Hold on, I'm trying to summon my memories of Forspoken up for myself right now, because I don't really recall much of that game other than hating it. Here's the thing. You can make any shitty plot better by making a better game. And I recall almost every single negative of Forspoken. Everything about Forspoken being a negative. Halfway through the video, you went from Frey as a garbage person to Frey has no obligation to save your world. I mean, it's true. She doesn't have any obligation to save them. They literally, like, just she gets dragged into it when she just wants to, like, free herself. But you can be a shitty person and also have shitty things done to you. And also have, like, horrible things that you should not have to do forced upon you. So I don't really see what the problem is there. Both of those things can be true at the same time. Especially when, like, they don't really give her a goal other than, like, save us or something like that. Like, they didn't really give her, like, a good idea of how to even go about saving her from what I remember of it. She just kind of lucks into it. It's like, yeah, go find these people. I guess, well, actually it was kill the witches, but, you know. Whenever Chuck died, I had to check up my uncle. He loved that man. The only movie Chuck Norris has that I really like was Firewalker. I watched that, or I think it was called The Firewalker. It was a movie I watched as a kid a lot. That was it. Kind of wild. Seagal outlived Chuck Norris. Seagal, I kind of compare Steven Seagal to Darkside Phil, in that he's like the Darkside Phil of like action movies. He's a horrible, gross individual, but he'll probably outlive everyone else despite him looking like a sack of hammered potatoes and shit. Somehow that's just how the world works at times. Fair, but it's odd, kind of like saying Sora has no obligation to save the universe from Xehanort. I mean, technically he does it. He just decides he wants to, because he's a good-hearted kid who likes saving people and, you know, power of friendship and all. But from everything we saw of Freya is that she was, like, extremely self-centered. The only person she cared about was her cat. And she gets pulled into a magical world where she has to listen to an annoying, like, devil amulet talk to her the entire time. And then just basically gets, like, badgered into helping people who just arrested her for nothing. And the only thing she wanted to do was just go home, which is what they promised, but they had no way of actually doing it as well. Everyone in that game was kind of terrible, actually. You're planning on other point-and-click adventure games? Do you plan on doing I have no mouth and I must scream? Maybe at some point. I have seen playthroughs of that entire game. It definitely might be worth it. Just for, like, the voice acting alone. Alright, let me go use the restroom real quick, chat, because I did not use it before I started the stream. Also, hello to everyone in Kick, by the way. I see you over there. Be right back, chat. Okay, I'm back. Let's see. All right. So, how many of you actually know about this game? Some of you have probably seen videos on it. It was pretty popular to make fun of it for a good solid time about 10 years ago. Essentially like early 2000s. I'm kind of calling it a 90s game because it started development then, and it kind of looks like the 90s. Point and click adventure game. You remember those? PC only, but it's hard. It's almost like watching a Monty Python skit unintentionally is the best way of describing it, because the shit in it is so weird and but taken so seriously. You're like, how did this happen by accident? It almost feels like this was a work of art. Well, those type of it's yeah. Sort of think of something like The Room, only with fewer sex scenes, but all the awkwardness. Actually hard to think of The Room without a bunch of weird sex scenes, though, now that I think about it. This is one of those games where you can easily be soft-locked if you don't know exactly what pixels to hunt for. I mean, I can always pull up a guide if I need to. And also, I'm also going to, have multiple save files to double back if I, screw up. Do you know if any of the soft locks are problems in the game? I'm playing the GOG version, so maybe any of those have been fixed by, like, GOG, who knows. But I'm going to keep multiple save files. It's like Riven or Mist. No, Riven and those are games that don't really focus so much on like character interaction and everything else. Those are mainly like, here's a room with a bunch of puzzles in it, and every once in a while you get like a fart cloud with a face in it for someone to talk to you. Whereas this game is a full-on point-click adventure game with like nothing but characters and 3D rendering and all that. Can you give me tips on how to play shooters on PC? I always a controller. The only thing I can really tell you is you do have to just like force yourself to get used to the different coordination of using your mouse to like move around the screen and your fingers to use WASD keys. It does take a little bit of getting used to. I mean, as much as I like keyboard and mouse, I still never have gotten used to actually like hot swapping weapons with the num keys. I still use my scroll to like scroll through weapons instead of like hitting 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. That's just me. But it is just a matter of you gotta practice it a little bit. Am I a Linux user? Nope, I use Windows 11. I wish I was using some other version of Windows, but I was forced to switch over to Windows 11. And also, no streamer you watch uses Linux. It is because it just doesn't, if you're a streamer and content creator, you're almost certainly using Windows, unless you're one of those Apple weirdos. But even then, they're really just used for editing. But if you're playing games and shit, you are playing on Windows, my man. Y'all ready for some German jank? Was this game made by Germans? Fuck was that thud? I dropped my coaster. I was like fiddling with it like as it was a fidget spinner. Took my innocence. But like I said, I explained earlier, chat, I had to replay all of Resident Evil 9 over the past 2 days. That's why there was no streams for like 4 days. Because I had to buckle down and get that done if I wanted to make the video for Resident Evil 9 in time. What game am I playing? Today we're playing Mystery of the Druid. I've been talking about playing that for a while, and I'm finally getting around to it. Tales of Entertainment was based in Bremen. They made another game that I played about some, like, weird detective guy. They like making games about detectives, actually. Linux makes you a PC god that can do literally anything with no restrictions. That's what Linux users like to tell themselves, but it really just means they like additional jank, with a bit of extra, like, safety and security. What happened to your recordings of Resident Evil 9? I accidentally recorded my face cam into all my footage. So I had to, like, scrap that and re-record it. I basically put the game on casual difficulty and played the entire game as fast as I could over 2 days. Just to re-record all my footage so I can make the video. Your Discord access was hacked and I didn't realize it. I got it back, but I'm now banned from the Dartigan Discord. Can you send me a DM over Discord? Or, so I'll unban you? Or contact one of the mods. Like, contact one of my mods here on Twitch if they're here, and like tell them your Discord name, and they'll unban you as well. Because trust me, I've had my entire Discord hacked, so I know how much it sucks. Vicente, hey, but if any of the mods are here, please make sure you go in and unban Vicente. This game was hated on release. Probably was, but it's one of those things that gained a cult following in the years preceding it. Have you played Mystery of the Druids before, and if so, who is your favorite? I have never played it before. I've seen it played, I've seen some videos on it, but I've never played it myself. I actually have not played that many point-and-click adventure games. I was never really a point-and-click adventure game guy. So outside of the few of them, most of them are always going to be first time for me. But this game is like one of those like fun piles of garbage that you play just for the lulz. Give me 1 billion and told you you had 24 hours to spend it, but you couldn't give it away. Or isn't this the plot of a movie? Buy one thing, there's money, you lose it all. What are you doing? I don't know. Well, I mean, you know what? What counts as spending? Is me investing at spending? Or I just gotta buy like 100 yachts and airplanes and jets. Beginning of the Salt arc is the most obvious and one definitely save before you go to France. Isn't this the plot of a movie as close to Brewster's Million? I mean, there's also another one from like the 80s that had like, I forget who it was. It was some like famous like comedian from the 80s where he gets in, he's like a black dude who inherits like a fortune from some old white guy and has to spend several $100 million in a month. Or he like doesn't get the full amount or something. Voice acting is pretty fun. 90s and early 2000s voice acting will always be sweet chef's kiss. Does betting on outcomes of wars through polymarket count as war profiteering? Technically not. Your only war profiteering is if you're selling weapons or something to the actual people fighting it. Richard Pryor, that was Brewster's. Thank you for that's actually right. I could not place his name. Also, Greenhood with 400 bits. The first time my uncle heard the news that we lost Norris, he shed a tear, and that one tear shed, I knew he was devastated. My uncle eulogy to me, I like Paul. He was good at a lot of things. It didn't help that the war took him. Every time I put on Chuck movie or shows, I saw the definition of manhood right there. Did everything to follow the path he was on. When I first met him, I feel like I had Paul back again. There was more but hope. You get how my uncle is feeling right now. I mean, that's one hell of a tale your pa told you. Or your uncle. I mean, what was his favorite, movie? Was it the one where, Chuck Norris roundhouse kicked someone? Or the one where he roundhouse kicked someone? Is that a new Resident Evil 9 shirt over there? Yes, that was actually a gift from someone in chat. Bio, actually. I've had it there for a while, just to because he got it for me, and so I decided to show it off on stream a bit. Along with the cuck shroom and the cuck tiger sitting in the cuck chair. It's now become my thing to have like a cuck chair in my streams, just so I can put stuff in it. I need to think of new things to put in the cuck chair. Like maybe like a cardboard pop-up or something. What would you do if you woke up and you were in the 1800s cotton mogul slaves and everything? If I woke up in the 1800s, I don't know. I don't have any skills that are going to get me by then. I'm pretty screwed. I guess I'm digging ditches, brother. Put ducks in the chair. You can never guarantee a cat will stay in a chair. If she wants to get in it, she will. Peak evolution. The peak human evolution is a roundhouse kick. I'm more of a flying, clothesline myself. Easier to pull off. You can grab them on the way down. Reason why they didn't show nothing at the 30th anniversary for Resident Evil, I think they're saving it for the summer game. It's whatever. I'm sure we'll get a new game announcement soon enough, now that 9's out of the way. If I were alive in the 1800s, I'd probably die of smallpox, since I didn't get a vaccination for that. None of us did, actually. Explain you're an influencer and content creator, just blag it. Yes, explain to who? Everyone believes that they would survive in the Wild West. No, I know I'd be screwed. I'd be, begging for handouts. My best option would be, join the priesthood or something. Pretend to, I don't know. Become a monk. Because, like I said, I don't have any skills I can transfer over. Unless I can, recreate something from modern times back then, Hey, what's up, Chivy? You're black and trans, you'd be fucked. I don't know what you do. I mean, that's all, time travel is primarily for, white people. They're the only ones who imagine, going back in time. Because everyone else no, fuck that. I ain't going back there. It's worse. Sure you'd be happily married to your first cousin. I'm a second cousin only type of dude, alright? You know first cousins, that's how you get web toes and your offspring. Don't think you'd be awful in the Wild West? My dad taught me a lot of handiwork. I mean, yeah, I guess some of us could possibly, like, be cowboys and just be, ranch hands and do menial labor, but it still doesn't seem like that great of a living. Time travel to other places. I mean, if I got time travel, I'm going to keep, I ain't risking it. I've seen too many time travel movies where it always goes bad. Eventually, you're going to have sex with your own mother to be born. And I ain't doing that. I already said I'm a second cousin only kind of guy. Oh boy. This game's still running. Yeah. All right. So, anyways, what is there anything I have been nose deep in everything on my own business recently, Chad? Is there any like news other than Chuck Norris dying that's worth talking about? Came to order you a pizza while you stream. You'll understand soon enough. You ordered me a pizza, but my good sir, you don't even know where I live. Also, actually, me and Lucky now have a wedding registry for like buying gifts if you want to do so. I need to actually post a link to that. A lot of people died lately, it seems. Yeah, we're possibly in the midst of World War III. You think a monarchy by AI would be a monarchy by AI? I don't know, but that's a cool short story idea. Put the registry on Discord. I'm probably gonna post it there, but also should post it under the stream as well. It's mainly a bunch of like like household stuff. Steel Ball Run anime release. Actually, me and Lucky watched the first episode of that. She'd never seen JoJo before, so I figured why not start off with the most confusing, crazy ass season of JoJo possible, where everyone just rides horses and races for Jesus' body parts. We won the war in Iran. Also, we're winning the war. Also, we apparently today we just decided we're now having good conversations to reopen it, but the Iranians say we're not. So who knows? In Alabama and Florida, there's no law stating you can't marry your first cousin. I mean, that makes sense in those two places. Who else are they going to marry? I didn't enjoy the first episode of Steel Ball Run. I thought it was pretty good. Like, Steel Ball Run is not my favorite JoJo season. But it's still, definitely interesting to watch it animated, because I thought all the horses would make that a pain in the ass for them to make it happen. Because there's like horses in every single scene of Steel Ball Run. Are they going to take a long time between episodes though? Like we have the first episode and it was like an hour long, but it's going to take a while to get the next one. Is Steel Ball Run the horse anime? You're thinking of a different horse anime, my friend. Steel Ball Run is about humans riding horses. Horses are very important to it, but I guess you could consider it a horse anime, but it's not horse girls. Did they CGI the horses? I don't know. Nothing looked too CG-ish to me. I'm sure at some point they will be CGIing horses. If they CGI'd it, then it was very well CGI'd, because I couldn't notice anything. You wish the Russian you know would colonize you? What does that mean? What do you mean when you want them to colonize you? That feels like a bit subby to me. I want colonize me. Diamond is Unbreakable is your favorite arc. Young Joseph is my favorite. Diamond and Unbreakable is interesting because at the time that was like the smallest JoJo story ever, since it really was just about a small Japanese town. And just like, some dude who wanted to like not, get caught up in life and wanted to be a serial killer and be left alone. It's like, okay, I guess that's I mean, it worked. Jay and Silent Bob, the arcade game, comes out on the 420, just accounting today. They're getting a movie, are they? I mean, a video game. I will not elaborate, you shall take it as you will. I'm just gonna assume, it's a bit subby. Hey, no shame in that. Didn't know Dart was a JoJo fan. I like JoJo. I'm not a crazy JoJo fan, as in that I don't obsess over it. I think it's pretty good, and I respect it. I sometimes wait a long time between reading JoJo and watching the anime that comes out. Like, I'm currently waiting for JoJo Lands to get further along before I batch read a bunch of it. I read, like, the first 24 chapters of it, so I'm like, kind of, like, waiting for, like, a bunch more. Because it takes a long time for JoJo storylines to wrap up. And this might be the last one because he's getting kind of old now. So I don't know if there'll be another one. But that being said, I didn't really like the previous JoJo arc with JoJo Lion. That one was just kind of off. Maybe it'll be better once it gets animated, I don't know. How do you get caught at the largest gay orgy in Europe? I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming you don't hide your face. Made the Max died recently. I love the comic and the show. Do you have any favorite anime? FLCL is my favorite anime of all time. After that, I'd say... what's the name of it? Evangelion is really good. Samurai Champloo, or Champloo, however you say that. What is it? What's that one where it's all like the guy... It's basically jazz in space. Cowboy Bebop. There we go. Cowboy Bebop is good too. Yeah, well, there's several others, but you know, you get a sense of what Afro Samurai. Afro Samurai is good too. Basically, I like stuff that doesn't go on forever and has only like a season or two at best. Like trying to watch, I don't know how anyone these days watches 1,000 or more episodes of One Piece. How do you actually get into One Piece, chat? Tell me, if you're like, starting today, you've never watched One Piece, and you commit to watching it, and you see that it's got like over 1,000 episodes, how do you actually convince yourself to do that? If I saw anything that was like, oh shit, I'm gonna like dedicate the next several years of my life to watching all this, I'd be like, yeah, I'd opt out. One Piece is being remade because of that? Are they just gonna cut out all the filler? The only people you know who watch all of One Piece started while depressed. And I mean, I guess if you started watching it back in the early 2000s or 90s when it first started, you've been watching it since. You saw the EVA news, right? EVA? You mean Evangelion news? No. I know that, you know, Studio Gainax no longer exists, and they're the ones who own the rights to it. So I'm assuming someone bought the rights to EVA. You watched One Piece. You watched all of One Piece twice. You were like a god amongst One Piece fans, probably. Creators of Nier are remaking EVA. The creators of the creator of Nier, you mean Square Enix? Or that dude who wears a mask all the time? He's remaking Evangelion? Or do you mean something else by EVA? Kind of a weird, I didn't expect that. Ever seen Gurren Lagann? Yeah, I've seen Gurren Lagann. I saw that when it was coming out. Also seen, I think it's called Kill la Kill, isn't it? The one with the girl whose clothing is like magical shit. And they're all naked half the time. Also like Panty and Stalking, though I haven't seen season 2 yet. Guy with the mask is writing and directing a remake of EVA. Didn't they just finish remaking EVA, though? Do we really need another Like, it's been like 10 years of EVA remake. Let it rest. It's done. It don't need it again. That's what literally bankrupt Gainax. Samurai Champloo is getting a live action. That I can understand. Other remake was a 4-part movie series. Yeah, but I don't think it needs remaking now, though. I mean, I don't like the new FLCL shit either. So, like, leave it be. Some things are just like they're a period of their time and they don't need to be touched again. Swear, I'm turning into like a fidget spinner guy with my freaking, you know, plates. One Piece is a show that starts great and gets better even if you stop at episode. I've tried to read One Piece the manga once and I gave up. It just wasn't for me. Tips to those who like it, I just couldn't get into it. I think the panel layout really turned me off of it. Isn't Kill la Kill a JRPG? I think I just know it's like an anime from the people who made the Cyberpunk show. Cyberpunk anime, actually. Same people, same developer. Not developer. Animator. And it was pretty good. Maybe I'm misremembering the name of it, though. One Piece could have the key to life. I watch it 1,000 episodes. I mean, before One Piece is finished, it'll probably be 2,000 episodes. Studio Trigger, yeah. Studio Trigger is pretty much made up of all the people who left Gainax when Gainax was falling apart. So, hold on, chat. I think we should probably get started playing the game. We can't be like dilly-dally. I'm gonna use words like that tonight. Dilly-dally all day. So, hold on a second. Let me see, make sure this is gonna work. Come on. No. Show me the game. Might have to use display capture on this one. Hold on a second. Trying to get this to work properly. It's interesting. On the... For you guys, it's looking like it's 4:3, but for me, it's widescreen. And I don't understand why. Hold on a second. Try one more time to get game capture working. Do we get a oh no the bees? Oh no the bees kind of scene? Actually, I'd say the entire game is very similar to that that movie actually. I'm just have to use display capture. Display capture is the only thing that's gonna work here. Does in-game res need changed? Let me see, if I even can. This is not one of those games that gives you many options. Literally no options, in fact. Really, you get no graphics options in this game? Oh well. So, Mystery of the Druids, chat. I've been talking about playing this one for a while. Should be a pretty good time. But I don't know if like I said, for me, this is weird. Maybe I'm not using an emulator. I'm playing this off the GOG version. No sound or music. Hold on a second. When I click, that's because there's no sound or music playing right now. Like I said, for me, this is in widescreen. I don't know if it's because it's stretching it for me, but for you guys, it's showing 4:3. I'm fine with that. 4:3 is probably what it should be played at anyways. Oh well. The graphics look nice and clean. Yeah, we'll keep it as is. So, chat. This is gonna be a good one. It is point and click adventure. This is like, in terms of gameplay, it's gonna be a character walking around on screen, me clicking on things that we're gonna have a good laugh about. What game even? This is a legendary point and click adventure game, just for how like fucking cracked and stupid it is. It's gonna be a good laugh for us all right? This is like watching like one of those like movies you watch with your friends to shit on it. But let me make sure I can record this too. Recording is go. Hopefully this works. All right, new game. Mystery of the Dartigan. I'll mystery your druid. I just pretended I crashed there. How did I do? That's what you do in a bad joke. You pretend you crash like a goddamn computer. Is your cam supposed to be on? Yes. House of Tales. Man, this is gonna be a hell of a fucking music festival. Holy shit. Now, the title of this stream is like Druids were pretty fucking weird in the 90s. I never said they were weird in the 1990s. I was mentioning how the 90s as in the year 90s. Like 90, no two numbers in front of it. So they be fucking wildin'. And I hope no one in the future rips off our style and is like absolutely racist. That would suck, bro. Back before, it was like a cliche, like tourist trap. And they actually used it for good old human sacrifice. Chad, do you think you can be convinced in this kind of religion? It's like, we do what with the children again? Can you kind of repeat that one? Also, how's the audio? Can you hear me over this? Wait, is that baby wearing a modern diaper? I don't think they used those back then. That those kids would have been naked. Well, they're taking care of the problem. Sure, why not? See, what actually happened, Chad, is they're birthing the Emperor of Mankind for the Warhammer 40k universe. Basically, the same thing happened for him. All the Druids and Shamans got together and decided to sacrifice himself to make one human. Who would lead mankind into the future. That's where Kojima got the idea for the baby thing. This game.
And that's why I say you're a blockhead, Lowry. How could you let such a thing happen? The man was innocent.
Wait, why am I in this game? That looks like me. Well, if I had like the old money haircut.
Now get out of here. Get the hell out of my sight.
I do want a trench coat though. Trench coats are nice. I'm in like every game when they're like.
You'll be dishing out parking tickets before long. That's a promise, Lowry.
Lowry.
Oh, and here's my good friend Halligan.
That is the most balding man I've ever seen in a video game.
Glorious murder squad. Don't just stand there gaping. Come in.
Like perfect level of balding, just enough. It's like just the fine film of hair.
You could make it. After all, you're a busy man, aren't you?
Smoking indoors,
now,
are we?
Look here, Detective Halligan. I've got used to being surrounded by a bunch of incompetent,
There's a lot of gun crime going on in the UK based on that board behind him. I didn't know they had that kind of issue.
Just earned himself the golden badge of stupidity.
You're looking at the camera.
Halligan, we've got a bit of a problem.
Hannigan standing over that way.
We've had an innocent man locked up in jail. Regrettably, he was killed in prison before we could correct our mistake. Unfortunate affair. And now we got this lunatic killer running around all over London. We have to make sure that at least this oversight is put right. Your clear-up rate so far ought to be sufficient evidence.
I feel like I'm in kissing distance with this man.
There's no point in asking you to clear up anything more than a common bicycle theft. But this does happen to be the murder squad. I am the chief of this department. All I have for choice is that blockhead Lowry and you.
Are you capable of saying the word Larry normally? Also, why do you hate me? I'm a good-looking man.
What do you want me to do?
He actually has my jawline. I'm like 90% jawline too, brother. Fist dab. Alright, so that's the opening. Dialogue matches the persona. What do you think so far? This is the human part of... Yeah, these aren't people. They're just Toy Story figurines. He does have better hair than you. That's not true. Alright, where did Lowry go wrong?
Where did Lowry go wrong?
Your dear colleague Lowry dealt with the skeleton murders last year. You should know that, Halligan. Lowry worked on the case for several months. And finally managed to pull a culprit out of the hat. A butcher from South London. A married man with kids. They gave him a life sentence. He was in jail till 3 weeks ago.
Pulled out of the hat, you say? The butcher didn't do it after all.
Pulled out of the hat, you say?
Is this a horror game? A little bit.
Do it after all.
Oh,
if you can think of it as that.
He didn't do it. We found that out today.
I would hate to have this man's desk. That is like, with that much gloss on it, that is Smudge City.
He didn't do it. How could he be convicted then?
Detective Lowry,
nice Irish accent. I was doing an Irish accent.
An impressive chain of
These are all English accents in this game.
And the court followed his arguments in detail. The public wanted somebody to blame, and they found somebody. That's life.
How do you know the man Lowry arrested didn't commit the murders?
Well, all right, these things happen. But how do you know that
He has
the man
3
Lowry
phones and a
arrested
Rolex. You're
didn't
right.
commit the murders?
Why does he
Really
need 3
simple.
separate phones?
Dead people don't go around committing more murders.
I mean, he's got a good point. I already suck at my job.
There's been another murder.
Exactly, Halligan. A pile of bones.
I think he
has
just
been
needed
found
to
in
fill up
Epping
space
Forest,
on his desk, so he got 2
supposedly a
extra
male
phones.
corpse. We don't know any more than that. I presume we both agree that it can't have been
Water in that
Lowry's
tank
man,
is
eh?
boiling. Look, he
Well,
wants hot
of
water
course.
on tap at
You
all
see,
times.
I've just managed to get that into Lowry's head as well. You heard it? Lowry's off the case. Halligan, you drive out to Epping Forest and take a look at the evidence.
Of course, sir.
And Halligan, no sloppiness now. I want
And no
results.
sloppy seconds either, Hannigan.
Sensible results. The press has already been terrorizing me this
Stay
morning.
away from the glory holes
Killer
while you're
must
out
be
there.
found. Do I make myself clear?
Of course, Chief.
Good. This is the file with all the necessary information, and now you better get going quickly.
Okay, so how do I read this shit?
Of course. It won't work like that. My case file.
Okay. What matters us? Okay. How do I back out? Okay, okay.
I don't need a map. I know my way around London. Anyway, it belongs to the Chief.
Steal it. Get the boiling
I'm
water.
not thirsty. I'd better not. These files are secret. I'd better not. These files are secret.
God save the Queen. God, why is there so much gun crime? What, they're even using World War I machine guns and flintlock pistols. You guys really have it that bad over there? Okay, there has to be a reason I can zoom in on this. Or not. All right. As you can tell, I'm very practiced in playing point-and-click adventure games. All right. We can go in there. This game is set in the future? Nah. Photocopy. Why is the photocopier out here in the hallway? Oh, there's gonna be a photocopy puzzle. Oh. We're a serious police officer. Whoops. I just clicked off the game accidentally. Get me back in. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Gotta fix my recording. Ah. Photocopy looks just like me. That is my face, after all. Gotta be careful not to click off the side of the screen. I'll make another one? Yeah, let's make another one. You never heard this game, you're in love. You're in for a good... This is like a good idea of what the rest of the game is going to be like.
Copying machine.
Can I take a copy with me? The entire tone is like this going forward, even when it gets serious and magical. Oh shit, science! There's like bubbling cauldrons and shit. You just Xerox your face? I mean, I would have done my ass personally, but it didn't give me the option.
Far too hot to touch.
Speaking of.
Far too hot to touch. Far too hot to touch.
Hold on a second.
Far too hot to touch. Far too hot to touch.
Okay, I had my fun with that. They just have meth lab. I mean, it's a police station. They can make meth legally, maybe. Oh, I sense
Too
a chemistry.
dangerous to carry the bottle around with me. Too dangerous to carry the bottle around with me. I don't even know
Ethanol.
what kind of stuff that is. Too dangerous to carry the bottle around with me.
90% ethanol, huh?
Stuff that is. A bottle with some sort of chemical.
All right, point down. Oh shit, science. There's like bubbling cauldrons and shit. I know. I'm very educated in my speech.
Hello, Chris.
Hi, Halligan.
Whoa, hi, hello. You're the new skeleton murder.
You heard of the new skeleton murder?
Not only heard, I've already been out to where the body was found, together with the forensic squad.
And? What did you find out?
Not a lot. The killer did a neat job. No traces, no witnesses.
Hey, Base,
This
thank you for
madman
the
doesn't seem to be
39
so
months of
stupid
being a
at all.
sub. It's been a while. How you been? I finally checked out your Claire Obscure video after finishing the game. And how'd you like the video? I had to re-record all my Resident Evil 9 gameplay because I accidentally put my camera in the footage. So that's what my past 2 days have been like.
Did you examine the other cases as well, Chris?
Of course.
We're now with a high school professor. No, it's just that police officers in the UK look like a college campus.
What do you think these people died of?
It was no natural death, if that's what you mean, Halligan.
I mean, their skeleton was found outside their body. That couldn't have been a bear.
I'll just drive out there and have a look at it.
Just you do that.
Really
Brent.
liked it. Love how you took several sins off of the music. That was the one I wanted to like focus on the most when it came to reverse sins.
Okay, Chris. See you later on.
You want to see my file?
Here, Chris. For you.
Halligan, what do you want? What am I supposed to do with your file? You better keep that.
Oh, I thought you'd do the job for me. Why does the lab need the element table on the wall? In case they forget. Never know when the periodic table of elements will just vanish. It's like there's like signs laying on everything. But over there, we got the Coke machine.
I've got no money for that.
Elevator. Check in here. Oh shit, she's wearing mom Pixar jeans. Future plan for London North.
At least that's one thing you can get hold of here without too much trouble. They are needed for the forms. Makes it easier for the chief to sign them.
Just still a pin? I got a requisition form for some reason.
It's always handy having one of these tucked away. We ran out not so long ago, and there was a big commotion on this floor. I'll take that with me. You never know.
Just stealing
Might need it.
everything. Fuck, no, I didn't click off the game. Stop. That's kind of annoying. Shit, now I gotta fix my chat. That dude dressed in casual clothes? Nah, he's just dressed in like well, detective clothes. Alright. Gotta be very careful about whenever I move the cursor to the left. Take it off windowed? I don't think you can, actually. There's like no option for any of that.
Hello, Janet.
Hello, Brent.
Looking good in those jeans, Janet.
Have you got a minute?
Not even a minute, Brent. Do I look as though I've got any time?
Howdy, what's up, Miss Nye? How you doing? Presume it's your job to have time for a detective.
Well, Janet, I presume it's your job to have time for a detective.
I'm the best judge of what my job is, Brent. Now please be good enough to go away and let me do it.
What? Plus 100 bits, this is already better than Fatal Frame 2 Remake.
What? Give you what?
Brent, you know about the official channels.
I'm not here to give you anything, Janet. I want to get something.
I know that, Brent. You need information. But before I can let you get it, I need the necessary papers. You haven't got the forms for the access to the database yet?
What?
No.
Am I ahead of
Here's
myself?
one. Get it signed, and then we'll get down to business.
So I won't
What
get
am I
anywhere
needing that
without
for?
it then.
Exactly, Brent. Rules are rules.
Good. See you later then.
Take your time, Brent.
You're like, I feel like she broke her neck twisting her body like that to talk to me.
Hello, Janet.
Hello, Brent.
It's like, you heard the chief has handed Lowry's case over to me.
Have you heard? The chief has handed Lowry's case over
He needs
to
a few
me.
corrections from a
The skeleton
chiropractor.
murders.
Yes, and there was no way that I could have missed the conversation between the chief and Lowry.
Well, not bad, is it? Please have the necessary information ready by 2 p.m. and arrange a press conference.
Are you mad? Look, I'm not your secretary, detective. Any information in this department is to be treated according to regulation
license for that
12A
information.
23. Look, you've got the case file, and that will have to suffice. If you need more information, then you will have to get a 234-2 with one copy.
I need to make an inquiry, Janet, right now.
Damn bureaucracy. I need to make an inquiry, Janet, right now.
If you start shouting at me, I shall see the chief before you can count to 3. Do you understand? And now leave here, please. Come back when you've got
Thank
the
you for playing this
necessary
game. Have
forms.
fun with us,
Here,
despite how
take the
boring they
sheet
can be.
and
This
get it
will
signed.
not be boring, of all things. Gave me another one. Need a signature. Whose signature?
I need a signature? Whose
I don't know how to be a
signature?
police
Oh
officer.
my God, Brent! Don't pretend to be more stupid than you are.
I miss the good old days when like games like had a lot of animosity for the person playing it.
Good. See you later then.
Take your time, Brent.
I'm not done talking to you
Hello,
yet.
Janet.
Hello, Brent.
Have you heard? The chief has handed Lowry's case over to me. The skeleton
They
murders.
really hate
Yes,
Halligan. I think
there was
yeah,
no way
everyone
that
just
I
hates
could have missed
hates
the
you in this game.
conversation between the chief and Lowry.
Have we got a file about that?
As far as I can see, you've already got the file, Brent.
What? Yes, of course I've got the file. But you know that Larry and Stryker have been working on this case. The file contains a load of ridiculous nonsense, you know that. I need the terminal.
Remember the official channels, Brent. Get the necessary forms, and then we'll talk again.
Damn bureaucracy.
Give me another inquiry,
I
Janet.
need to make an inquiry, Janet, right now.
If you start shouting at me, I shall see the chief before you can count to 3. Do you
Max
understand?
Payne, though, Max
And
Payne
now
looked better than
leave
this.
Here, please. Come back when you've got the necessary forms. Here, take this sheet and get it signed.
It's my third one. I need a signature. I thought Chief Mill had recently abolished the security regulations. Have you been to the hairdressers, Janet? Looks really great.
I thought Chief Inspector Miller had just abolished the security regulations.
No, he hasn't, Brent. Is that all?
Damn, thought that would work.
Good.
I
See you
kind of want to
later
like
then.
go through that
Take
again
your
just so I can
time,
ask about her
Brent.
going to the hairdresser.
Hello, Janet.
Hello, Brent.
Have you heard? The chief has handed Lowry's case
Need
over
to
to
work
me.
on your 90s dating
skeleton
game. You
murders.
know what? I didn't
Yes,
get any
there
dates
was
in
no
the
way
90s.
that I could have missed the
was a
conversation
kid.
between the chief and Lowry.
Her shadow is clipping through the floor. You're right. Also, the lighting is very weird.
Have we got a file about that?
As far as I can see, you've already got the file, Brent.
What?
Can't skip through
Yes, of course I got the
dialogue
file.
either, by the way.
But you know that Larry and Stryker have been working on this case.
Watching
The
it turn
file
on your body
contains
like that
load
is a
of
perfectly
ridiculous
normal and
nonsense, you know
comfortable
that.
pose.
I need the terminal.
Remember the official channels, Brent.
She doesn't prop that head up with her
Get the
other hand,
necessary
it falls
forms,
off,
and then
alright?
we'll talk again.
Damn bureaucracy. I need to make an inquiry, Janet, right now.
If you start shouting at me, I shall see the chief before you can count to
Doesn't
three.
look like very
Do
like
you understand?
police
And now leave
uniform
here,
she's wearing either.
please. Come back when you've got the necessary forms. Here, take
Right, let
this
me talk
sheet
about
and
your
get
hair
it
now.
signed.
It's my 4th one. Alright, have you been to the hairdressers,
Tell
Janet?
me, have you been to the hairdressers, Janet? Looks really great.
How stupid do you think I am, Brent Halligan? Do you think you can bribe me with compliments? Well, you can't know me very well. Without the forms, you won't get any
Shit,
inquiries
she's a
here.
lesbian.
Whatever you whisper into my ear.
Good. See you later then.
I am just
Take
the
your
worst.
time, Brent.
Alright. How many of these did I pick up? Alright, what about over here? Do I have an office? I should have an office, right? Oh, you know he's like a big swinging dick with his feet up on that like that. Got Lambos on his like wall. Really into cars. Is he floating? Holy shit, you're right. He's floating. He's holding himself up just by keeping his feet on the desk. While his, like, the rest of his body is just, like, suspended above his chair. That is some massive core and leg strength, my dude. Good ankle. Yeah, I don't know what exercise he's been doing, but I won in on them. What? How did you miss that in development? How did you not have him sitting in his chair? This is a 2D background. So just having him, I think they originally weren't going to have him put his feet up on the desk, but they decided they wanted to, but they couldn't change the background. So he's like, well, just, no one will notice. No one's going to notice he's not actually in the chair. I told you, Chad, this game's perfect. One day I'll be driving that.
Hello, Lowry.
Oh no, not you, Halligan. You're all I need at the moment.
Nice suit you're wearing.
That's a nice suit you're wearing.
Don't humour me, Halligan. You don't know a thing about suits. A blind man would know from 100 yards away that you bought your stuff at Woolworths. What do you want?
I just want to say I'm sorry to hear that things went so badly.
I just wanted to say that I'm sorry to hear that things went so badly.
What, does everyone hate
and
you?
the chief.
Inter-office
Don't
politics.
be a hypocrite, Halligan. I know you're as pleased as punch about this, but I can tell you one thing right now. Don't expect any support from me.
I mean, the law, for the law, not the people dying. I mean, I know there's like people having their skeletons ripped out there, but fuck that. No help. Why'd you be office to give me information I may require?
You're obliged by your office to give me any information I may require.
You've got all the information. You've got the file. What more do you want?
Let's not argue, Lowry. I need some information from you about the last investigations.
You've got the file, Halligan. I suppose you can read. And
No,
now
I can't. Do you
scram.
not see the Down syndrome on my face?
Lowry, I've read your file. There's just nonsense in it.
Do you know what I think, Halligan? I think I don't need to tolerate a detective in a £20 suit walking past my door criticising the quality of my work.
My suit was more expensive. Would that make you file any better?
If my suit was more
Oof,
expensive,
these
would
roasts.
that make your file any better?
Very witty, detective. Yes, really, very witty. Tell me, haven't you got anything better to do than crack jokes?
Thank you for being so very friendly, Lowry. Enjoy your spare time.
Just clear off, Halligan. What is it this time, Halligan?
I want to make fun of your clothes. I will be honest, my tie is very dorky looking. It doesn't come down far enough. I'd like to know how you managed to get a date with Janet.
I'd really like to know how a braggart like you managed to get a date with Janet.
Well, you know what, Halligan? Women do like a winner, don't they? Little Janet is no
I mean, I just showed her that I can
exception. We went to the
levitate over my
palace
chair.
yesterday.
What was showing?
The new
Putting him-
Schwarzenegger film.
You know how to handle women, don't you?
Taking a woman to a
course.
Schwarzenegger film, huh?
Janet said she found it disgusting, but I know for a fact that she was very keen on it. Women are like that. Do you understand?
Oh, he's a misogynist. I get it. Why should a woman like her find you boring story?
What amazes me is why a woman like her should find your boring stories about cars, sports, and action films so entertaining.
Halligan, I'm sure you didn't
Versus
come to tell
me, who
that.
will just
What do
take a
you
lady on a
really
date
want?
and talk about Linux distro systems. Can you lend me some change?
Could you lend me some change?
You haven't found your wallet, have you? Well, sorry, Halligan, but this is Scotland Yard, not the Bank of England.
The Bank of England is the central clearing bank, Lowry. You can't draw any money there.
Indeed. Just try it somewhere else, then. You won't get a penny from me.
Okay. I'll talk to you later, Lowry.
What is it this time,
Later means
Halligan?
right now. I find Detective Stryker.
Where can I find Detective Stryker?
Striker? On holiday. Why?
He still owes me some money.
He still owes me some money.
Somebody owes you money? That makes a change. Usually it's the other way around, because you play cards just as badly as you investigate. Well, tough luck for you, Halligan. Striker isn't here.
I heard he was suspended.
Well, not exactly suspended. Actually, the chief
Will they
did
use
advise
pounds
him to
and
take his
shillings? I
annual
mean,
holiday.
I don't know. Maybe a penny farthing or something.
Why?
I don't know. Ask the chief. Anyway, Striker's on holiday, and that's that.
As a reward for his outstanding achievements in the skeleton murders, I suppose.
Listen, Halligan, your jokes are starting to get on my nerves. I suggest you leave now.
I fear this man. I fear any man who can sit like he does, actually.
Okay. I'll talk to you later, Lowry.
Don't know if it's a glitch, but I'm glad the kick chat is not showing. I mean, I'm seeing it. I'm not sure why it's not showing in the player, though. Because it's actually on my OBS. So it should be showing. Sorry about that, Kick. I'll make sure that's working next time.
What is it this time, Halligan?
Would exhaust you.
I know that you'll say no, but I have to ask for
Yeah,
your
it's not
help.
showing on stream
You
for
do
some reason. Actually, I see it on
need
stream
help,
now.
Halligan,
It's just like
but
there's
not
a
from
delay.
me. Try a social workout.
It's there.
Well,
Do you know how to operate the copying machine?
yes, I do.
If I'm not mistaken, the movie Office Space had just recently come out, so I wonder if that affected this. Will you tell
And
me?
will you tell me?
Just guess.
Yes.
Yes?
Nearly right. No would have been the correct answer, but you nearly got it, old boy.
I'm gonna go fuck your wife, Lowry.
Okay.
Well, you don't have one
I'll
of those.
talk to you later, Lowry.
How you like settle this? Yeah, he's got a red
Halligan,
stapler. What? Yes.
Yes?
might I ask you what you think you're doing?
I want to borrow your scissors just for 5 minutes.
I just wanted to borrow your scissors. Just for 5 minutes.
Forget it.
Do I not have scissors in my own office?
For heaven's sake, it's only a pair of scissors.
Only a pair of scissors? Well, if it's only a pair of scissors, I'm sure you won't have much difficulty in getting a pair from somewhere else. Am I right?
Am I playing a kleptomaniac?
All right, then. Keep them.
What about your stapler? Maybe you won't notice me grab one this time.
Hey, I've had enough. Get your paws off my scissors, will you?
I should think about it again. No, not a chance. That won't help. That would be stupid. That's a form for a sheet of carbon paper. Very useful when dealing with bureaucrats.
Hmm.
No, not a chance.
Oh, I combined it. I see.
I should think about it. It won't work like I can't. That's a form for stationery procurement. Without that, you don't get anything at Scotland Yard. I can't do that. That would be stupid. That won't help either.
What is this? Oh, I've just created a new item by combining papers. I don't know what I did though.
That would be stupid. I thought it wouldn't work like that.
I think I just created like a forged document. All right, let me do my first save as well. Oh shit, that really saving it like this, huh? All right. Let's see. What we got up here? Oh, that's how you leave the elevator? No, I'm gonna stay at Scotland Yard for the time being. Oh, my office. Yeah, fucking pizza, messy as shit. Drop circles. Oh, we're into like the X-Files shit.
We'll see if that's true. Chief Inspector Miller will get this file early enough. I won't find anything I could make use of now in there.
He believes in it. Of course he does. Paper clips.
I'd better leave that here.
No messages, huh?
It doesn't work like that. 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 It doesn't work like that.
It's a
You don't
phone.
hear
It does
anything,
work like...
and nothing happens either.
It's a phone. It works by pressing
It
buttons.
doesn't work like that. You don't hear anything, and nothing happens either.
Hashtag.
It doesn't work like that. You don't hear anything, and nothing happens either.
All right.
No, better not.
I'd like to read my files.
Case file. My case file.
All right, let me go get the chief that signs this paper. Pick up the receiver. Oh, wait.
I never use the receiver. That thing is just too heavy. Using the loudspeaker is much more comfortable.
Or how lazy are you?
I never use the receiver. That thing is just too heavy. Using the loudspeaker.
Oh, this fucking landline. Oh my god. How do I turn on just the rest of it then?
What's wrong again? No dialing tone.
Okay. I need to find a phone number. Wait, I saw, there's a picture of there. I gotta see, go back in. Call 911. This is London. I don't think it's gonna work. God save the Queen. What? But why? What is this game? This is Mystery of the Druids. So one of those like games that's so bad it's kind of good kind of thing. All right.
Hello, Chief. May I just disturb you briefly?
Halligan, you're a pain in the neck. Are you planning to start doing things just like Lowry did?
The signature of our database inquiry.
I need information from the central database. It's about the skeleton murders. But Janet says she needs a signed 223. I've got it with me.
You've got it with you. How nice for you. And do you know something, Halligan? I will not sign it. What do you say to that?
But why? Why?
Why not, Chief?
You don't need the database. You've got the file. Make the most of it.
I'm trying to solve a murder here, Chief.
Chief, that could take ages. We may lose important clues in the meantime.
I'm sure you'll cope with the situation, Halligan. Now stop whining. I'm sick
So
of
are
hearing
we
it.
actually the police?
Of course, Chief. Thanks a lot.
Don't get stroppy, Halligan.
Chief?
What is it now, Halligan?
Couldn't you think again about the security regulations?
Are you deaf? I said no. Now get out.
Excuse me, but I didn't quite understand all the points of the briefing.
Is it Chief
Could
in
we
league with the
just go
murders? No, he's
through
just
it
a
again?
bad police detective.
My God, Halligan, do we really have to repeat it 3 times?
I'm really sorry, Chief. I was slightly distracted this morning.
Ha! Only this morning? Well, all right then. What do you want to know?
None of it, actually. What if I try to give him this?
The carbon paper's still sticking out. The Chief is bound to notice that.
Oh, that's what I need the scissors for. I need to cut the carbon stuff off it. I need Lowry's scissors. I don't know what I need this for, though. Click on the queen in my office. I did. I flipped the painting around and it's a dartboard. Click on it while interacting with it. Oh. I did this. It just like flips it around. Don't you have your own scissors? You would think so, yes, but apparently I don't. Yeah, I already did this before. Apparently I have no scissors on my desk. I got a phone and that's it. Hold on a second. I got an idea. Supposed to say something that's weird. I clicked on her. He just flips it around. No. This guy's got a date with Janet, so maybe I can use that to get him out of his office and get his scissors. What's your extension line, huh? Wait, you're not
Well,
Janet.
Halligan, you again? What is it? Are you getting bored?
Well, how are your amoebas doing?
Very funny, Halligan. I've already got 5 DNA analysis on the Christmas list. Of course, everything is very urgent, as always. No idea how I'm supposed to make it. Well, what do you want?
Have you got a minute? I need the
I
support
wonder if
of
I
an
even
expert
carry a
for some
gun if I
checks.
don't get to carry
Halligan,
scissors.
I've really got to work. Can't you wait until tomorrow?
No, it has to be now.
Right now? Of course. Everything always needs to be right now. Okay, then.
Click
Give
on
me
the
the
queen's
examination
suit while
material.
interacting with the
See
picture.
if I
Okay,
can
just a
arrange it
minute.
for today.
To be honest, I have no examination material yet.
What
You're
period is this set in?
joking,
Early
Halligan.
2000s, late
You've
90s.
no examination material.
When
You
this
just
came out, I
wanted
think
to
this
ask
game
me
came out in
just case.
2001.
Come back as soon as you've got something tangible for me, Halligan. And until then, you know.
Okay, Chris. See you later on.
Well, Halligan.
I'm not done bothering you
You
yet.
again? What is it? Are you getting bored?
Any news?
Well, yeah.
Can you solve my
any
case for
news,
me?
Chris?
You mean since you left? Well, I was actually able to concentrate on my analysis. It would be nice if I could do that again quite soon. Have you got any news, Brent?
I guess I'd better leave.
If you want to,
Okay.
you can stand around here, but do so
Can we
quietly.
play the bully version of this game called Bully?
Okay, Chris. See you later on.
All right. All right. Oh, another printer, huh?
I don't know how to use it. 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 No, better not. The printer. That's the Central Crime Prevention Office. It keeps an eye on flashpoints in the center of London.
Even the birth era of video games, devs thought British characters were all assholes. Apparently so. But this game was also made by Germans, so it was the Germans who thought they were all assholes.
Hello, Janet.
It's a big phone she's got. Also, Supertramp with 10 gifted memberships on YouTube. Thank you, Supertramp. And also, if you got yourself a membership from Supertramp, be sure to send him some love.
It's me again.
I can see that. What is it? Have you forgotten something again?
Nice day today, isn't it?
Nice day today, isn't it?
Don't trouble yourself, Brent. I will not go to the cinema with you.
I've still got your green scarf. Do you want it back? Wait, what?
Do you think going to the cinema with me is that bad? Okay then, no cinema. Why don't we just go down to the King's Pub, have a pint and talk for a bit?
Listen, Brent, I don't feel like going to a stinky cheap pub, drinking watery beer and talking about darts, pizzas and aliens.
Janet, what's up? Has Lowry been talking nonsense about me again?
No, Halligan, and he doesn't need to either. You talk enough of it yourself. And now, please be good enough to let me carry on with my job, okay?
I understand. Lowry has been talking about
God, I'm so
me.
whiny.
You believe every word he said.
I believe only what I see, Detective Halligan. And right now,
What's wrong with her neck?
She's
She's really into yoga.
My desk who is wasting my time.
Good. See you later then.
Take your time, Brent.
How do I get your number so I can, like...
Hello, Janet. It's me again.
I can see that.
Click on the queen
What
suit
is
while
it?
interact. Yeah, I'm gonna go back
Have
and
you
do that.
forgotten something again?
Trying to, like, you know...
Well, actually no. I just thought I'd drop in.
Just do me a favor, Brent. And don't keep me from doing my work all the time.
Sure. You have scissors? No. Yeah, I feel like I don't feel like a cop right now. Okay, click on her suit. When I click anywhere on it, it just flips it around. So I don't know what you guys are hoping for me to hear when I click on this thing. Desk drawer in my office? Oh. Oh. Oh, shit.
Is there anything worse than thirst? I'll take it with me.
Is that a sock? Condom? I got booze.
It's a little bit too bulky to walk around with. I can find my way without a map. I know my way around well enough. Smoking will be the death of me.
The only thing I can use here is the phone, which I'm assuming I've got to call Lowry to get him out of his office so I can steal his scissors. Yeah, there's a good reason they don't trust me with those. Maybe I should just leave and come back.
This is Lowry's world. Cars, cars, cars. This is Lowry's world. Cars, cars, cars.
Thanks, bonsai as well. Prize cock. Not in this game, we're not.
What is it this time, Halligan?
You know, I managed to find a... where can I find it? I know that you'll say, but I'd ask you for help.
Lowry, about our conversation before.
What?
I've got some questions for you.
My God, Halligan, you just don't get the message, do you? Well, what is it?
Have you got a couple of minutes, Lowry? I'd like to talk to you about a couple of things concerning the last skeleton murder.
I really don't feel like chatting right now. Least of all with you, Halligan. Read the file. It's all in there.
I don't know how to read. I literally can't read it.
I didn't see any inquiry results from the information department in your file. Is that right?
Of course, thanks to these bloody new security regulations, which were introduced thanks to you, Halligan. If you hadn't gone and put an arrest warrant for Prince Charles in the computer after Princess Di's accident, we wouldn't be in this mess.
That was just an innocent joke.
Innocent, yeah. In this department, nothing can be done without forms these days.
You tried to arrest Prince Charles?
Written authorization. By the time you got the bloody forms filled in, they're out of date.
Do you like a bigger hint the game is very obtuse? I mean, I'm assuming I gotta find the phone number to use somehow. Then call him to get him out of his office so I can come grab the scissors.
And that's why you sent an innocent man to prison?
Halligan is a fucking hero.
That's what you say.
Thank you,
the
Nizaya.
jury found him guilty. What more do you want?
You have a funny idea about justice, Detective Lowry. What you told his widow and children.
Is that what you told his widow and children?
No way. Stryker was the one who dealt with that sort of thing. I'm not into spiritual welfare.
You're not into it. I can understand that.
God,
well,
I love this.
I just don't go for all that
This is exactly what I
crap.
needed.
Of course, Lowry. I'm really sorry for you.
Hey, same here, Halligan.
Did you never doubt for a second whether you had the right man or not?
Doubt is the virtue of losers. Didn't someone like Shakespeare write that, or was it Plato? Doesn't matter.
You do have some funny ideas about justice, Detective Lowry.
Stop
Bastion
all this
police.
sloppy sentimentality, will you, Halligan?
Who
Why
wears
should all
purple?
these criminals
Purple
scum
pants
be
and a
fed
purple
from our
shirt.
taxes? He got what he deserved. The state's got more than enough on its hands forking out for idiots like you.
Don't think you're prepared for obtuse. I'm used to, like, I go into any 90s, early 2000s point-and-click adventure game expecting obtuseness.
Okay. I'll talk to you later, Lowry.
Just need to... does he even have a phone in his office? One more time. Why not? Maybe I give him the booze to somebody.
Of course. It can't work like that. I'd rather think about it again.
We're giving, like, Larry some booze. Or this guy some booze. Guy sitting on air, look, you should be impressed. He doesn't want the booze. What if I give the chief the alcohol?
The duty roster.
Nope, no.
All our files are stored in a real American water dispenser.
Wait, what?
A gift from the chief of the New York City Police Department.
A real
Inspector
American...
Miller is extremely proud of it.
Wait, are water dispensers an American thing?
A gift from the chief of the New York City Police Department. Inspector Miller is extremely proud of it.
I don't spike his water, do I? Oh my fucking god.
There's no point in that.
Oh, I was about to, like, shit my fucking ass out if I literally spiked the chief's, like, what? Okay. Got a little too excited.
A gift from the chief of the New York City Police Department. Inspector Miller is extremely proud of
Maybe
it.
I can give him some Irish coffee. No?
A map of London. I can see the Thames and Tower Bridge.
Alright. No progress as of yet. Really need some fucking scissors, man.
You can buy. I've got no money for that. Scotland Yard, my employer.
Alright. And I don't see anyone's... There has to be like a list of phone numbers somewhere in my office. Not in here.
My writing desk. I am definitely... I'd better leave that here. I'd better leave that here.
Hmm.
This is my collection of case files. This is my collection of case... My writing desk. I am definitely the only one who can make head or tail of it. Corn circles. That was really interesting. The Sirius riddle. Non-smoker within 21 days. John Sinclair, Ghost Hunter. My favorite book. This book claims that I can stop smoking. My cooking book for single households. Ah, all about darts. A top title. There was a really good DIY description to build dartboards in it. I didn't like that book very much. I wanted to give it to Stryker, but he doesn't read.
And it's a randomly dying. I mean, dying. The amount of exposition required to make a protagonist babble about everything you click makes the genre a game not for me. I mean, it's when they make it very funny, though, that it works. Interact with the pizza box? Hold on a second.
I'll take it with me.
Oh.
Maybe I'll give it back to Miss Browning today. I'm determined to give up smoking. My greatest enemy. My greatest enemy. I'm determined to give up smoking. Leave those alone.
I got a rag.
Looks like that won't get me a bottle of apple juice.
For the bottom drawer. Got some gloves.
I've already taken one this morning. The
Take
best-selling
pills.
headache pills worldwide. Suppose that's mainly because of me.
We just got like random socks in our drawers.
Leave them. I don't need those anymore. Nope, no darts now. Maybe I'll play later. Against my favorite opponent, Inspector Miller.
What was that?
Nope, no darts now. Maybe I'll play later. Against my favorite opponent, Inspector Miller.
That's something there. What is this?
That is no important evidence, I'm sure about that.
Wait.
No, not a chance. That's futile. I can't. That would be... I'd rather... a bottle of apple juice. It won't work like that. I can't. I should... My gloves. I nicked them out of the exhibit room.
You stole them? Oh man, I
Clean
found
the
new
word to
items,
the
but
edge.
none of them help me. Got everything but scissors.
I can't do that. The green scarf. It's Janet's. My gloves. A roll of plastic bags to secure evidence. Now I've got
Okay.
a clipboard with the form for information procurement, the carbon paper, and the form for stationery procurement.
Check the pizza
But
box? Yeah, I'll
carbon
check the
paper
pizza box
juts out
next.
a bit. That will be noticed. My case file. Unfortunately, there's no pizza in there anymore.
You say itza?
Unfortunately, there's no pizza in there anymore.
Pizza.
Unfortunately, there's no pizza in there anymore. Unfortunately, there's no pizza in there anymore.
Pizza.
Unfortunately, there's no pizza in there anymore.
There's no tea in pizza.
Unfortunately, there's no pizza in there anymore.
What's wrong with you? Alright, I'm just gonna go to like the next location. We'll save just in case. The Epping Forest.
morning, officer.
Good morning, Detective. I hope you've had a good
What was I
breakfast.
missing there in that office, by
sight
the way?
over there is not very appetizing.
Is that my actual file explorer? Apparently this game it is. When the bone's discovered, have you interviewed her?
Oh, well, you know, I've got used to it. When were the bones discovered?
At 5:30 a.m. by a jogger. He phoned us.
5:30 a.m. He was out and about quite early this morning.
Indeed, sir. And half an hour later, the press arrived.
How did the press find out about this so early, officer? Did you call them by any chance?
No idea, sir. These vultures, it's
Hold on, let me turn
either
this
that
piano
or
down.
somebody from your police station tipped them off.
Were there any onlookers?
Yes, a couple.
Very
But I
obtuse.
sent them away. The real run will start
You
after
didn't
we
miss
all finish
anything. All
work.
those items
They've
are
got
for
the
later
time.
in the game. They
We've
give you a
seen
bunch of
enough.
items you don't even
Well,
need
hold
right
the
now.
fort, officer.
Do
Yes,
I even
sir.
need to get
I'll
that
have to do
that
that.
form filled out yet? Is that something I also need to do later?
Okay, officer, that was it. Thank you.
Anytime, sir.
I should have just came here immediately.
Good morning, officer.
Good morning, Detective. I hope you've had a good breakfast. The sight over there is not very appetizing.
I suppose that's part of our job. Have you interviewed any witnesses yet?
Witnesses, sir? There are no witnesses. There was nobody in the park.
Was there really nobody? Not even a tramp?
No,
Hey,
sorry. Just a
there were no
totally
women here.
distraught jogger who called us.
I mean, homeless people. Jogger.
A jogger? Has he been interviewed?
Well, he's in hospital for the time being. The shock, you know. We could hardly even take down his particulars.
Why was that?
He had to throw up several times, sir.
Oh, I understand. Could he have left the bones here?
It's not impossible, but I don't really believe it. He's a tourist and only arrived in London last night. I suppose he came here by accident.
He's a tourist. Since when did tourists jog at 5:30 in the morning? Is he on a fitness trip?
Sir, he told us he was a decathlete. It's his job.
God, we're also mean. You can't get the scissors or use the form until the next act of the game. Hint of what to do is that the chief tells you to start investing. It's kind of weird they let you even grab them then, this early then, if you can't use them.
Okay, officer, that was it. Thank you.
Anytime, sir.
Good morning,
Anything else?
officer.
Good morning, Detective. I hope you've had a good breakfast. The sight over there is not very appetizing.
I know, officer. I can imagine a better sight as well. Has the forensic squad already been here?
Yes, just this morning, after the phone call.
What do you think, officer? What happened here?
Well, if you ask me, this is the same handwriting as in the other cases we've dealt with in the last months. This is the
Did you
third
and Charm
crime
go
scene of
up
this
to the
kind
old
I've
Hershey
seen, and
Highway?
Every time it's the same pattern. A pile of bones, nicely cleaned, no traces,
I'm a little
nothing.
concerned. Are you asking what I think you're asking?
You know the other cases?
Of course. The newspapers are full of them. Didn't your department deal with them?
Oh,
Okay, officer, that was it. Thank you.
Anytime, sir.
all right. Police. Oh, Scorpion's been here.
You don't transport a piece of evidence in your coat pocket. That might falsify traces. This bone is quite long. Seems it's from the victim's leg. The skull of the corpse. The skull of the corpse. There's hardly any flesh on the bone. Unbelievable. There's hardly any flesh on the bone. Unbelievable. There's hardly any flesh on the bone. Unbelievable. There's hardly any flesh on the bone.
Maybe use the bag.
Unbelievable. That is no important evidence, I'm sure about that.
Just that one bone is the only important one, huh?
That is no important evidence, I'm sure of. That is no important evidence, I'm sure of. That is no important evidence.
The rest of this corpse we don't need. I only needed the one.
That's the bone from Epping Forest. Wrapped up just the way it should be.
Wrap up your bone.
Nothing's happening. There's hardly any flesh on the bone. There's hardly any
I guess that was the
flesh on
only bone that mattered.
There's hardly any flesh on the bone. There's hardly any flesh on the bone. Unbelievable. The skull of the corpse.
Like, you'd think that would be important.
That is no important evidence. The skull of the
Yeah,
corpse.
we're mission accomplished. We're done here. I guess I take this bone back to that science dude.
Officer?
What is it, sir?
I get the impression I've lost my wallet somewhere here.
I've lost my wallet and I think it may be here somewhere. Have you seen it?
Your wallet? No.
Are we like hallucinating?
Could you help me look for it?
Sir, I have to guard the scene of the crime. I'm under orders not to leave this place.
All my money was in my wallet.
But all my money was in the wallet. Couldn't you just help me look for it?
I'm sorry, sir, but I don't have your wallet, and I must not leave this place. Would you please appreciate that?
I'm giving you an order, officer. Help me find my wallet.
Okay, officer, that was it. Thank you.
Any time, sir.
We are the worst.
Officer? What is it, sir?
I just thought you might help me a bit.
With criminal investigations? Sorry, sir. I'm only a patrolman. I'll do my job and you do yours.
The best ideas often come from the man in the street.
I just want everyone
What
to
do you
solve
mean,
my
sir?
case for me.
I must ask you to show a little more respect. And now let me do my work here.
What work?
What work? You're just standing here.
As you say, sir.
No wonder everyone hates him.
Okay, officer, that was it. Thank you.
Any time, sir.
This isn't a great game. It's not. It's a wonderful game. What are you talking about?
Officer?
What is it, sir?
You just said you know the other cases.
That's right, sir. Well, I read about them in the newspaper.
It's like watching a Monty Python sketch.
What do you think the murderer does with the flesh of his victims?
That's too hard to answer, sir. I haven't got a clue what goes on in lunatics' heads when they do things like that. Maybe he freezes them. That's happened before.
Murdered in prison. What do you think about that? Man who sold the flesh of his victims in the butcher shop? Can you believe that?
He was murdered in prison. What do you think about that?
That's tough luck for him. But I would rather have one
How did he-
innocent
if he was
man
murdered
too
in
many
prison, how did he
die
get out
than
to the
have one
forest?
assassin run around loose.
Yes, that's a very common opinion. But it's not the right one for a police officer. Suspects are innocent until proven guilty, officer. Don't you know that?
Of course, sir. But you asked me for my opinion. Well, this is it. I beg your pardon.
Look, detective, he probably just made a very mean tweet on Twitter, and they had to, like, do him in for that.
Okay, officer, that was it. Thank you.
Any time, sir.
Alright, I think we're done here. We've investigated this crime scene. Back to Scotland Yard. Alright, science guy. Bill. Okay, you're not the science guy.
I've just come back from the place where they found the bones in Epping Forest.
And? Trailblazing new findings?
I've got something here I'd like you to have a look at.
Show me.
Here's a bone.
Here you go, Chris. Have a look at this.
A bone. Very likely the right thigh bone. Why are you bringing it here? I had a look at the bones with the forensic squad this morning.
I know, but I've still got a couple of questions about them.
Well, go ahead then.
Did somebody maybe scorch the flesh off the
Did
bone?
somebody maybe scorch the flesh off the bone?
No, definitely not. That would look different. I suspect that it was rather cut off, or maybe taken off with acid.
What sex was the victim?
What sex was the victim?
Judging by the structure of the bones, I think it was male. I'll write it down in my report as
Assumed
well.
his gender.
But I'll tell you right now that you won't get it before the end of the week, Halligan.
You can't tell me more about the bones?
You can't tell me more than that about the bones? Chris, that doesn't help me.
There's really no more to say about the bones.
How does
Halligan.
any
Just wait for
crime
my
get
report.
solved in
You'll have it
London?
all nicely written down then. Or, hang on a moment. If you're really interested, go and see Professor Turner. He was the supervisor of a friend's PhD thesis. That's how I met him. He works in the Anthropological Museum in Oxford. If anybody can say anything about the bones, he can.
Okay, thanks for the advice.
Don't mention it, Brent.
Here you go, Chris. Have a
Here,
look at this.
More bone.
Bone. Very likely the right thigh bone.
No, same thing.
Why are you bringing it here? I had a look at the bones with the forensic squad this morning.
I know, but I've still got a couple of questions about them.
Well, go ahead then.
Can you see any abnormalities?
Can you see any abnormalities?
I would have noticed them, Halligan. No fractures, no bruises. Everything quite normal.
Right. Couldn't he know more about bones? You would think so, wouldn't he? I don't think any of these people are officials and, you know, at the police station. A new location, I guess. Museum of Oxford. This took 15 minutes of my life. Both dialects use pizza. When used, I wouldn't say pizza. This caused by a double ZZ sound when it comes out of crisp, voiceless. Man, this is the kind of discussion Lucky would really be into since she's the voice expert. Some American pronunciations lean toward voice pizza, whereas the British pronunciation commonly emphasizes the sharp tss sound. It just doesn't sound right to me. Must have been the golden age of criminals. Yeah, wait, is that fire hydrant sticking half? Is that just how they look over there? Bird. Go bird.
A bench. A bench. A bench. Locked. Closed due to renovation works. Great. And now?
Could have called before you came down here. Oh, sweet, the homeless. I love the homeless.
Yeah.
Take his money.
Are you crazy? That's mine. Hands off, okay?
The beggar can make better use of them. Hello, my friend.
Huh?
What are you doing here?
Are you blind? I'm having a drink.
Why do you drink so much?
Why do you drink so much?
Because I'm thirsty. Very thirsty.
Do you still like the taste?
Of course I like
Asking
it.
the philosophical questions of
It
this man.
smells pretty strong, if I may say so. How do you manage to drink that?
I drink everything, mate. From schnapps to aftershave. Most
Oof.
important thing is that it makes you happy.
You don't look too happy, though.
I wonder why. Telling a homeless person that. Can I have a drop?
Can I have a drop?
Get your own bottle, mate. And get me one as well. My bottle's empty.
There's money in your hat there. Isn't that enough for a bottle of gut rot?
There's money in your hat there. Isn't that enough for a bottle of gut rot?
Oh, no. Those pennies wouldn't feed a parking meter.
Why is the museum being closed?
Well, it's been refurbished. At the moment, my business is running really badly.
How much did you, make today?
Well, just a poxy 60 pence.
You're right. You won't get far on that.
He's actually richer than me. I got no money.
Have you seen anybody going into the museum?
Yeah. Just this morning, a woman. A young, pretty one.
A woman? You haven't seen a man?
Nah. only a woman. She comes here every day. Now and again, she gives me a few pennies. Oh, I think she works in the museum.
Ah, a woman then.
So what? What's special about that? Ah, there are millions of women running about in this world.
Okay, I must be off now.
Well then, okay.
Take his alcohol. I can give you alcohol.
I got you something. Here you are.
Oh, what's that, pal?
Apple juice. Naturally cloudy. Lots of vitamin C.
Apple juice? Are you pulling my leg?
Didn't you say you were thirsty?
Are you dense, mister? I want a bottle of cider. Apple juice is alright in the nursery, but I'm not into that.
Why don't you try?
Get lost. Leave me alone. You can drink your apple juice yourself.
We're pumping a very good Slav squad, I've noticed. Okay, he doesn't want apple juice. Can I drink the apple juice?
They would have a bottle of apple juice. Nothing's happening. There's no point in a bottle of apple juice. Now I've got a clipboard with the form for information procure. The green scarf. It's Janet's.
Should have tried to give that back to her first.
I thought it wouldn't work like that. The green scarf. It's Janet's. Hello, my friend.
Huh?
How are you
How
doing?
are you doing?
What? What do you want?
Have you been sitting here for long? Isn't it too cold for you on the ground?
Have you been sitting here for long?
Long time. Very long time. Since
Weir's annoying this homeless
83.
person. What happened in 1983?
What happened in 1983?
I lost my job.
You sure there's nothing I can do for you?
Nah. Unless you've got money. Or at least a new bottle of cider.
Why are you homeless? Can't you just build a home?
I've had enough of that.
Yeah, he wants alcohol.
Okay, I must be off now.
Well then. Okay.
Hello, my friend.
Huh?
What are you doing here?
Are you blind? I'm having a drink.
No. Hold on.
Hello, my friend.
Huh?
Can I help you somehow?
Help? Help? Nobody can help.
This man is just now
Hey,
learning
don't
about homelessness.
despair. Everybody has a hard time now and then. Maybe I can do something for you.
Just leave it. I've lost everything. Everything. No money, no flat, no future. I'm finished. Simply finished.
Have you tried working? Have you tried getting a job?
Have you tried working?
Listen, mate. Do you want trouble? Are you from the benefit office or something like that? Bagger off, you.
Oh, I didn't want to be impolite. I'm just interested.
Bagger off, pal. You think I'm on holiday here, right?
No, no, of course not. I just meant...
Go on, save your breath. Bagger off.
Okay, I must be off now.
Well then, okay.
Tried getting a job. J.C. Denton would be proud. Do not tell me I need to steal that homeless man's money to make a phone call.
I can't hear any dialing tone. It won't work without money.
Oh my god, I bet money I gotta steal his money to eventually make a phone call.
I can't hear any dialing tone.
Yeah, I don't think I can do anything here just yet. I don't even really feel like I'm doing an investigation right now. Okay, I got your scarf.
Hello, Janet. It's me again.
I can see that. What is it? Have you forgotten something again?
Nice day today, isn't it?
Don't trouble yourself, Brent. I will not go to the cinema.
Yeah. You're not gonna go out with me. Got your green scarf.
No, Janet. That's not what's on my mind at the moment. I've still got your green scarf. You want it back?
Oh, that ugly thing that the department gave me as a present for my birthday. Well, I was hoping you'd either forget it or throw it away. Just keep it, please.
Spotted will catch cold.
The chief would be very upset to hear that. He picked it for you.
Well, maybe, but it suits you better than me, Brent, if you know what I mean. And now I don't feel like talking to you about this nonsense anymore, so I'll see you later.
They all hate me. This is such a toxic
Good.
work
See you
environment.
later, then.
Take your time, Brent.
Alright. So I'm kind of at an impasse. I need to get in there to ask questions, but I can't. I need an inquiry filled out as well.
What is it this time, Halligan?
I know that you'll say
He
no,
has some information.
but I have to ask for your help.
You do actually need help, Halligan. But not from me. Try a social worker. Well,
Just use your phone.
Could I just use your phone?
haven't you got your own telephone, Halligan?
Yes, but there's something not quite right with it.
Yes, but there's something not quite right with it.
No dialing tone. Is that it?
What's your extension, Lowry?
Tell me, Larry, what's your extension?
196. You know
196.
Yes, right. I just forgotten it. I don't phone you so very often.
196.
that? Yeah, and
Someone
that's the
remember
way I
that.
like it, Halligan. Don't you dare start ringing me up and getting on my nerves.
How do you know that?
Someone in accounts has had a look at the department's telephone bills, Halligan, and you're the record holder by a very, very wide margin. Your phone will only work internally from now on. Janet told me that when we went to the cinema. Where do you keep calling to anyway? The Caribbean?
I don't think that's got anything to do with you, Larry.
Oh, yes, okay, of course, sure. It's none of my business. But if you think that you can make your phone calls from here, you're dead wrong.
Okay. I'll talk to you later, Larry.
Still in this man's scissors. Oh, 169. Shit. Wait, was it 196 or 169?
I never use the receiver. That thing is just too heavy. Using the loudspeaker is much more comfortable.
It was 196. Why isn't it working? Did I look it up? No, I figured it out. He's not picking up.
I'd better leave that here. It doesn't work like that. You don't hear anything, and nothing happens either.
Hmm. Just followed. Hey, Mr. Malnification. Thank you for the follow, dude. Probably just butchered your name, so sorry about that. You chose a good day, though. What? I got information, Chief.
What is it now, Halligan?
Nope, nothing new there. Did I just... What did I steal? Did I just steal matches from his desk?
A matchbox. Still half full.
I'm not even sure what I'll be using that for. Yeah, I'm just a kleptomaniac.
Too dangerous to carry the bottle around with me. I don't even know what kind of stuff that is.
Wait a minute.
Nothing's happening. I can't see any a bottle of apple juice.
I drink the bottle of apple juice and fill it with ethanol.
Happening. Too dangerous to carry the bottle around with me. I don't even know what kind of stuff that is. Too dangerous to carry the bottle around with me. Too dangerous to carry the bottle around with me. I don't even know what kind of stuff that is.
It's not. Wait, what? Huh? What the fuck happened? 20 minutes later. Did I like chloroform myself?
The green scarf. It's Janet's.
Can anyone care to explain what that was?
Too dangerous to carry the bottle around with me. I don't even know
I'm
what kind
so
of
confused.
stuff that is. Too dangerous to carry the bottle around with me. Too dangerous. The bottle is
Okay.
clean now. Too dangerous. A bottle with some sort of... The bottle is clean now. A bottle with some sort of... The bottle is clean now. A bottle with some sort of chemical.
I'm getting tired of your bullshit. You cleaned all the bottles with a scarf, removing certain evidence. Wait, that was... I didn't realize what I did.
A bottle of apple juice.
What I've been... This is... I'm so confused. Like, why would it be evidence? It's literally like in the police place.
Something is just being distilled there.
Oh, can I give you the apple juice?
That won't get me any further. No way. Nothing's happening. Something is just being distilled. Something is just being distilled there.
I'm gonna stupid. He doesn't know what any of the bottles he needs to figure out. I'm so confused.
Well, Halligan, how'd you get on at the museum? What did Professor Turner say? Could he help you?
The museum is closed.
The museum is closed. It's being refurbished.
Oh, well, that's bad luck. Why don't you phone him?
That was an option. No, yeah, why can't I? My wallet is just, that's all right for you. My phone doesn't work properly anymore.
It's all right for you. My phone doesn't work properly anymore.
I don't have a phone
Why
from
don't you
home.
go to a phone booth?
I don't have any money.
I don't have any change to phone.
Well, now you've got a problem. Lost it all gambling
Can you
again,
just
did
spot
you?
a man a
Hey,
quarter?
that reminds me. You still owe me £30,
No.
Halligan. You haven't got it on you by any chance?
I'm trying to
no,
save
Chris.
lives.
Maybe you'll remember it someday.
Could I use your phone?
I'm not so keen on that, Halligan.
I am
always
going
in
to have to
trouble
steal
with the
money from a
accounts
homeless
department.
man
You
to
know
make
what I
this
mean.
phone call.
Why don't you ask Lowry?
Lowry? You must be joking, Chris. You know how badly we get on, don't you?
Especially since this morning, right?
Exactly.
Sorry,
And to get,
Halligan.
I think I'm also
I'm
going to have to
convinced
get
your
that homeless
soul's this
man very
problem.
drunk.
Okay, Chris.
To steal his
See
money.
you later on.
You like some apple juice?
Just keep that yourself. Just keep that yourself.
All right. Said ask Lowry. Wonder where we might find out. I mean, I just saw a big bottle of ethanol in there.
What is it this time, Halligan?
I know that you'll say no, but I have to ask for your help.
You do actually need help, Halligan. But not from me. Try a social worker. Well,
Give me some change.
Could you lend me some change?
you haven't found your wallet, have you? Well, sorry, Halligan, but this is Scotland Yard, not the Bank of England.
You're a really nice person, Lowry.
I do my best.
Okay. I'll talk to you later, Lowry.
All right. We've exhausted our options. We gotta go get this dude drunk. However, I need to get rid of this apple juice to, like, put it in there. Is there a place I can pour it out?
A rubbish bin. That won't get me any further. No, better not.
Maybe I can just mix it with the apple juice, because he said he wanted apple cider, didn't he? Maybe now that I've got, you know, maybe we advanced it, now I can. Oh, what's this shit?
I can't do anything with this. A container with chemicals. A container with chemicals.
I've just stole some chemicals.
I can't do anything. I can't do anything. I can't do anything with this. I can't do anything. I can't.
Oh.
I can't do anything with this. I can't even pronounce the name. I can't do anything with. I can't do anything with this. I can't do anything. I can't do anything with this. I can't even pronounce the name on the label right.
What did I just steal then?
Fingerprint powder.
Oh.
I can't do anything with this. I can't do anything with this. I can't do anything with this. I can't even pronounce the name on the label right.
I need this for something.
Why? At the moment, there are no fingerprints on the bottles. That's why I cleaned the bottles. Why? At the moment, there are no fingerprints on the bottles. That's why I cleaned the bottles.
Oh.
Too dangerous to carry the bottle around with me. I don't even know what kind of stuff that is.
So confused. Oops, actually I clicked off the thing. God, that was fucking annoying. Just followed. Also, Peter AFC, thank you for the follow. Getting a lot of followers tonight. Thank you. Where'd the game go? Oh no, the game just crashed. Oh no. I think the game just crashed. Oh fuck, I haven't saved in a while either. Oh no. Oh no, wait. Hold on a second. Ah, for fuck's sake. Okay. I think it was right before we didn't lose too much. Let me get my bones.
The skull of the corpse.
$30 yeah, well not really, because most of that was me like having weirdo conversations. Skull to you. Check around the homeless man you went to. Will do.
I've just come back from the place where they found the bones in Epping Forest.
And? Trailblazing new findings?
I've got something here I'd like you to have a look at.
Show me.
Here you go, Chris. Have a look at this.
A bone. Very likely the right thigh bone.
Okay, we didn't really
Why
lose
bring
much.
it here? I had a look at the bones with the forensic squad this morning.
I know, but I've still got a couple of questions about them.
Well, go ahead then.
Did somebody maybe scorch the flesh off the bone?
No, definitely not. That would look different. I suspect that it was rather cut off, or maybe taken off with acid.
What sex was the victim?
Judging by the structure of the bones, I think it was male. I'll write that down in my report as well, but I'll tell you right now that you won't get it before the end of the week, Halligan.
You can't tell me more than that about the bones? Chris, that doesn't help me.
There's really no more to say about the bones, Halligan. Just wait for my report. You'll have it all nicely written down then. Or, hang on a moment. If you're really interested, go and see Professor Turner. He was the supervisor of a friend's PhD thesis. That's how I met him. He works in an anthropological museum in Oxford. If anybody can say anything about the bones, he can.
Gotcha.
Okay, thanks for the advice.
Don't mention it, Brent.
I've got all these items and I can't use them on anything. Alright, back. Move on. Such a good running animation, isn't it?
Locked. Closed due to renovation works. Closed due to renovation works. Great. And now?
At this rate, I should just break in since I don't see myself as a cop. Alright, let's go talk to the homeless man, and we're back pretty much where we were at.
Here, are you crazy? That's mine. Hands off, okay?
The beggar can make better use of them. The beggar can make better use of them. The beggar's flask.
Oh, he had an empty
Absolutely
flask there.
empty. Hello, my friend.
Huh?
What are you doing here?
Are you blind? I'm having a drink.
Why do you drink so
Why do you
much?
drink so much?
Alright, I think we're making good progress now.
Very thirsty.
Do you still like the taste?
Of course I like it. Dum-dum.
It smells pretty strong, if I may say so. How do you manage to drink that?
I drink everything, mate. From schnapps to aftershave. Most important thing is that it makes you happy.
You don't look too happy, though. Can I have a drop?
Get your own bottle, mate.
Make this man a private. This homeless dude would be better at investigating than our boy here.
There's money in your hat there. Isn't that enough for a bottle of
Subtitles
gut rot?
gone, yeah, but why are they gone?
Why is the museum being closed?
Well, it's been refurbished. At the moment, my business is running really badly.
How much did you, make today?
Well, just a poxy 60 pence.
You're right.
That's
You
just
won't
enough
get
for a
far on
phone
that.
call.
Have you seen anybody going into the museum?
Yeah. Just this morning, a woman. A young, pretty one.
A woman?
Druids were rolling
You haven't
over
seen a
pussy
man?
in the 90s. Definitely.
Only a
Like,
woman. She
basically,
comes
they're the
here
modern day
every day.
hippies.
Now and again, she gives me a few pennies. I think she works in the museum.
Ah, a woman then.
So what? What's special about that? There are millions of women running about.
Millions
this
of
world.
women. Millions, I say.
Okay, I must be
I'll
off
be
now.
back to steal
then.
your money soon,
Okay.
Mr. Homeless Man. Alright, let's put the apple juice in the flask. Yeah. We're just gonna like
Now the
roofie this
flask
old
is
man.
half full of apple juice.
Can't believe that this is what I'm actually doing. I'm just gonna like feed this man ethanol. He'll die. I don't think you can drink raw. Won't ethanol kill you? I mean, I know it's alcohol, but it's like it's like so potent it'll like melt you, won't it? Oops, wrong place. Like there's usually like a warning, do not drink. Make a save.
Too dangerous to carry the bottle around with me. I don't even know what kind of stuff that is. The green scarf. It's Janet's.
The powder, oh yeah. Why would I mean, why would I even need fingerprint powder though? I don't get that part of it.
can't do anything with this. No, I can see with the naked eye that there are many fingerprints on the bottles. No, I can see with the no, I can see with no, I can no, I can see with the naked eye that there are many fingerprints on the bottles.
Huh.
Too dangerous to carry the bottle around.
Can't put it in the flask.
Flask, half filled with apple juice.
I need this ethanol, goddammit.
The bottle is full of dust and fingerprints.
Maybe if I wipe it off first? You need to talk to the science guy?
A bottle,
ask
the
him.
bottle is clean now.
Do I ask him about ethanol, do I?
There's nothing I can do with this. There's nothing I can do with this.
Methanol's where? Yeah, it ain't something you want to be drinking.
Well, Halligan, how'd you get on at the museum?
How do I go about
Professor
roofing a
Turner say?
homeless man?
Could he help you?
What do these flasks contain?
Something I wanted to ask you, Chris. What do those flasks contain?
Oh, you mean those on the shelves? They contain all sorts of different chemicals I need for my work. Indicator solutions, alcohol, things like that.
You've got a great job, Chris. Masses of alcohol and everything legal.
You've got a great job, Chris. Masses of alcohol and everything legal.
Nonsense, Halligan. Do you think we spend all day getting drunk with medical alcohol? Why don't you just try the stuff?
What will happen to me then?
You'll see. Well, how about it? Are you scared?
Are you fuck, I ain't pussy.
Sure, no problem.
What's Omo? What's about to happen? Hey, Panky, how you doing, man? We're about to get fucking lit. Or turned, whatever else you want to use. Just give me some of that medical grade ethanol. It's like drinking paint thinner. Explains a lot of this
Brent,
game's plot.
to your health. What's up? Go ahead, try it. You won't get one of these so often.
All right, here we go. Cheers.
Oh, everything is the color of frog.
To your health, Brent.
An interesting aroma, isn't it? Brent, aren't you feeling very well? Brent, are you sure you're okay?
I died. Pause bead.
God damn it. You could knock someone out cold with this kind of stuff, Chris. Chris?
Oh, we got him to leave, huh? They really polished that floor. You could eat off it. Time to get me some of that stuff. Mm-hmm. So I needed that to see which one he grabbed. I see. I mean, I already know it's the ethanol. Put some pepper on it.
Look what we've got here. This is the bottle Chris took. That doesn't work.
All right. Mix up his fucking roofie. We are evil. Just straight up evil. We're gonna kill this old man. Should I put this back? We're gonna know that's missing.
A bottle with some kind of liquid in it.
I guess I keep the fingerprint powder though.
Chris is quite a strange guy.
Clean up the powder. Oh yeah. If I don't do that, it's like a game mode where I get fired or something. Like, hey, we noticed you snooping around in there. I don't think I can clean up the powder actually.
That's futile as well.
Put the bottle back. You got hit by a car? You're right, man? I wasn't speeding, was enough to knock me off my feet. I've been like bumped by a car before. I guess that's all I can do. Anyways. Let's go back. Kill the homeless, kill the homeless. Or got bumped by a car, you could hear the Cindy. Did make a refreshing sound. Here, alright, let's do some really horrible shit.
Hey, it's me again.
So what? Haven't you asked enough questions yet? You know more about me than my goddamn mother. Bag her off.
Can I help you somehow?
Help? Help? Nobody can help me.
Hey, don't despair. Everybody has a hard time now and then. Maybe I can do something for you.
Just leave it. I've lost everything. Everything. No money, no flat, no future. I'm finished. Simply finished.
Yeah, it couldn't be worse, you know.
What do you need most urgently?
What I need a drink. Hey, mightn't you have a couple of pounds for
Well,
me?
we're about to make him blind on top of everything else.
There's money in your hat there. Isn't that enough for a bottle of gut rot?
Oh, no. Those pennies wouldn't feed a parking meter.
Alright. Your day's about to get better.
I've got something for you. Apple schnapps from Detective Halligan's home distillery. My own brand. Would you like to have a taste?
You serious? All right, pal. I'm as dry as the bottom of a parrot's cage.
Why don't you drink it all? I don't mind. And it's a cracker, I can tell you.
Cheers, mister.
Cheers.
God, we're evil. Just steal his money. Yep, that's how you get money for a phone call. Is take it from the homeless. Couldn't find a better way of doing that. Like, we have to have a home phone, right? We could just like gone home and use that.
It won't work without money. What shall I pay for? What shall I pay for? Telephone charges of British Telecom, so nobody forgets how expensive it is to use the phone.
All the yellow pages.
Let's see if the phone number of the museum is listed in here. Museum, okay. Museum of African Studies, Museum of Ancient History. Here, Anthropological Museum.
Imagine if we actually didn't get anyone to
Professor
pick up
Turner? It's
and
here.
just killed an
I've
old
got it.
man for nothing. Did you turn off the subtitles? No, I think they got turned off for some reason. Why? Like, I'll turn them back on after this cutscene's over. All right, we know the number now.
What shall I pay for? What shall I pay for?
Hello?
Hello, who's that?
Who am I speaking to?
Sent by a distant acquaintance of Professor Turner's. My name is Brent Halligan. I'm calling from the phone booth outside the museum. This is Detective Halligan from Scotland Yard.
This is Detective Halligan from Scotland Yard.
Scotland Yard? What can I do for you?
I need to speak to Professor Turner. Doesn't he work at the museum?
Yes, but he's away on business.
Where has he gone to?
Where has he gone to?
Kenya. It's a long expedition.
But I really need to speak to him urgently.
Professor Turner will not be available while he's on his expedition. I'm afraid you'll have to wait.
Look, miss, what's your name?
Look, miss. What was your name?
Goodbye, Mr. Halligan.
She's hung up.
You don't understand. A man died for this. We gotta try again. I screwed that up.
Hello?
Hello, it's me again, Detective Halligan.
I told you, Professor Turner isn't here.
Yes, but...
Detective, I'm very busy. Please call again in 8 weeks.
But She's hung up again. Oh.
We got apple juice. You think she'd like some of that?
I should think about it again.
Alright, subtitles, right? Yeah, I don't know why those got turned
I'd like
off.
to sit on this bench here all day, but I don't have the time.
Talking to a chick is hard. Talking to like a museum lady is even harder. Maybe if I knock enough, she'll open up.
Locked.
Alright, back to Scotland Yard then. We have accomplished nothing with all that. Office. How do I talk to women?
Hello, Janet. What about my database inquiry now?
I don't like to repeat myself, Brent. Have you not been listening?
Yes, of course I have.
Well, then you know it all, don't you?
Sure.
In that case, see you later, Brent.
Good. See you later then.
Take your time, Brent.
Nope. Went on a date with a museum curator and she told me about she likes cleaning bones and her pet snake. Pretty cool, actually. Did you like going a second date? Because you found yourself a keeper there. The neck of an Olympian she has on.
Chief?
What is it now, Halligan?
Okay,
Okay,
I'm
nothing.
going. Sorry, sir.
Maybe the science guy has more advice.
Well, Brent, still got a headache?
Don't ask, Chris.
Have you managed to contact Professor Turner?
Yeah, I phoned him, but he wasn't in.
Not in?
He's on an expedition. I just talked to some woman who works there.
With his extension number?
Yes, exactly.
Well, Halligan, that was probably his daughter Melanie. She works in the museum as well. My friend told me a lot about her. He used to be really keen on her.
So, Professor Turner has a daughter. Thanks, Chris. I think that'll help me.
One Hololov VTuber was being a museum nerd on Twitter and boosted visits by a fuck ton to what museums?
Are you alright, Halligan? How are you getting on?
Yeah, everything's fine.
I was in Narva,
Thanks.
Estonia for like a day, so it'd be difficult to get another date. Well, you know what? I hope that one date was enough then. Maybe it would have kept you around. I had to come all the way back here just to learn that one piece of information, huh? Well, let me check the old guy. Still out. I should probably get rid of the evidence by grabbing that bottle, otherwise they're gonna know it was me. TD in the game, that is all point-and-click adventure games all usually were.
much shall I pay for?
Hello?
Hello, this is Halligan again. Please don't hang up, Miss Turner.
How do you know my name, Mr. Halligan?
Chris Hecker told me that Professor Turner's your father.
Yes, that's true.
What do you do at the museum?
I'm an anthropologist.
The same as your father.
Yes?
Miss Turner, do you think you could help me?
That depends. What's the trouble?
I found a bone that I've had examined at the lab.
Good
Bone?
pickup line.
A human bone?
Yes, of course.
I got like a bone I
Belonged to
need
a
you to
murder
check up
victim.
on.
Murder? How awful.
The bone is from the body of one of the victims of the skeleton murders. I take it you've read about them?
Oh, good heavens, yes. What can I do for you?
Couldn't we discuss that inside?
Certainly. Come on over. I'll let you in.
That's all it took. What are those red statues at every corner? You mean the one in front of the museum? That's a fire hydrant. And I guess in the UK they look very squat and cute. Just imagine a tall Russian woman with glasses and green hair.
Mr. Halligan?
Yes, that's right. Hello, Miss Turner. Nice to meet you. Thank you.
You've
for
got some
taking
very
the time.
Lara
No
Croft
problem.
Tomb Raider looking
They're
boobs.
closed anyway. The museum is being refurbished.
It's not easy to get in touch with you. I was close to giving up.
Oh, you mean because of the phone call? I'm really sorry. I do sometimes tend to be rather short.
Why does the museum look like
You know,
such shit, like
I
it's
get
falling
unpleasant
apart?
calls sometimes, and that's why I'm a bit suspicious.
I see. Well, I finally got in touch with you.
Would you like
I
to
mean,
come
I
in?
finally touched you. I mean, I finally followed you.
Would you like a cup of coffee or anything else?
No thanks.
Mr. Halligan, how may I help you?
As I said, I'm working on the skeleton murders. We found another victim in Epping Forest. All the evidence points to the same culprit as in the other cases. The corpse was completely skeletonized.
Professional work.
That's horrible. But how can I help you?
My colleague Chris Hecker of the forensic lab has already had a look at the bones. He thought that your father could perhaps carry out some additional tests.
I mean, we have...
He is a renowned
I guess we have
expert
no
after all.
Yes, he could do
forensics
that.
pathologists at
As
our
I
police
said,
station.
My father isn't here.
I know, but it is very urgent. Perhaps you could have a look?
You say you've got some of the bones with you?
Yes, just one. Here.
This is a femur.
Yes, that's what Chris Hecker said as well.
It will take some time, Mr. Halligan. Could you wait a moment?
I would like to ask you some questions about your work, just out of interest.
Yeah, I know it's kind of covering them up. All these strange things here in your lab.
All these strange things here in your
Never recover from
Things
Margaret
my
Thatcher,
father and I
Wicked
have
Witch of
brought
the
back
East.
From various expeditions. They have to be catalogued. Will then become part of the permanent exhibition of our museum. Some things are personal.
How much of this came from countries you stole them from?
see quite a lot
All
of
of
the
them?
world, don't you?
Yes, that's part of my job.
What's your father's current research project?
He's in Kenya studying initiation
Kenya,
rituals.
studying Kenyans. Who run really
The
fast because they're from
rituals carried out
Kenya.
when the childhoods of boys and girls end, and they're admitted to the circle of adults.
How long have you been working here?
Several years. My
Everything's
father
all
helped me to
stolen,
get the job
borrowed.
Here at the museum.
Connections are indispensable nowadays, aren't they?
I was the most qualified applicant, but it's not easy to gain acceptance with the old boys of the museum's board when you're a woman. You have to be at least twice as good as the best male applicant.
And you
Fucking
were.
political
Of course
game.
I was. It's been decided that I'll be the head of the museum as soon as my father retires.
When will that be?
In 5 years?
Then you will have achieved a lot for someone your age.
How old do you think I am?
I'd say 29.
Exactly.
Oh, we're good at that. What's your research field? Wait, what's his music? That kind of bops. Hello. Lucky's back, everybody.
What's your research field?
I specialize in sacrificial rites.
Sacrificial rites.
Into
That's
that,
an
are you?
unusual research field for a young woman.
Do you
I
think
love
so?
sacrifice.
I don't think you should divide preferred science fields for men or women, Mr. Halligan.
No, I didn't mean it like that. I just think that you must have to do with death all the time if you research sacrifices.
Death is part of our existence, Mr. Halligan. In all cultures.
Going into
all
lurk
around the
mode and
world.
gonna head to
You're
bed
telling
soon.
me-
Hey, Victoria, you have a good
Take
night.
it like that, we are almost like colleagues.
Maybe. But it's not my job to put people in jail. I document the sacrificial rites of different cultures, in order to help create a better
Study
mutual
Druids and their
understanding.
What is
mysteries.
there to be understood?
Hello.
about murder?
I'm not saying that I
Brr.
approve of everything I research.
It's very
Mr. Harry, but in
room-like
foreign
almost.
cultures, not all sacrificial rites are regarded as murder.
It's
Most cultures
murder.
sacrifice
Murder.
animals or
Murder,
plants,
Chad.
and they do so for religious
Up on the
reasons.
street, they
Human
call it
sacrifices don't exist
murder.
anywhere in the world at present. They're a
Hi,
thing
bye,
of the
Victoria.
past.
Very interesting.
That was very interesting. Thank you, Miss Turner.
We
Not at all.
kind of like
I like talking about
roofied
it.
a homeless
I'm
old
often
man
alone
to
here
steal
with
his
my
money
work.
so we could
It
like use the
feels good to
payphone.
be able to chat, but now I'll have a look at that
Like
bone
we
you
literally
brought.
like mixed ethanol and apple juice. Look, the game made me do it.
Oh, that doesn't help you.
It's the only way to
Not
get.
kidding, I want
There was
Cuddles. I missed Cuddles.
there was literally no other way to use a phone to call this lady than to like kill a homeless man.
Can I show Chat the back of my shirt?
Yes.
Chat, look. I have to move over for a second. Chat, look, I'm a fairy.
Let me move your ponytail.
Off on my.
There
I
we
have
go.
this on my neck.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Got wings, chat. All right, we're just like popping a squat there, are we?
There's no other way, Charm. There was no other way. Just let you know you hate being called Chucky. I do know that. I do not call him Chuck.
No one ever calls me Chuck.
The guy who's directing my play is a Chuck though. I call him Chuck. And then so I can still get my peppermint patty fix, you know.
I can't do that.
I'm good. I just
There's
got
no
back
point
from
in that.
a rehearsal for
Father
one
hates
show
when
while I
use
was
up
I
all his chemicals.
and then this
Father
I'm in
hates
two
it when
two
I
shows
use up
right
all
now, and
his
the other show
chemicals.
was also rehearsing at the same time. So I was sort of like I was in one rehearsal the whole night, but there was stuff going on that I had to know about, and I found out about that. It's cool. I am going to be doing the Henry VI part, the Henry VIII
The song.
song, but I'm going to be doing the one who died,
Oh.
Jane Seymour.
You thought you get a different one.
I thought I'd
Forbidden
get Anna Cleves, but
archaeologies.
Jane's
My
doing that one, and
favourite.
she's going to be really. I think it's actually
Nice.
better.
Research.
That's way better.
Very mysterious.
You want to give us a sample of the song?
I'm still. I'm still learning it. Let me see. Yeah, it's like Jane Seymour, the only one he truly loved, and then they all go rude, and then she goes, "When my son was first born, I died, but I'm not what I am, or no, but I'm not what I seem, or am I? Stick around, and you'll suddenly see more." That's it.
More.
Yeah, I get to say a line from Little Shop in
Yeah,
it.
basically.
Yeah.
Forbidden archaeologies. My favorite.
I've had radiate
Excellent
I am.
research.
It is never too
Very
late to get into
mysterious.
acting, Sean. There's a role for every age.
Yeah.
Nice singing voice.
Forbidden
Thanks.
archaeologies. My favorite.
I sing the song.
She's almost like she's practiced at it.
Actually, I have to send a message to the musical director about the other songs I'm going to be singing. And actually, chat, I think I'm going to be singing some video game songs in this cabaret. I'm going to try to sneak Snake Eater in
Yeah,
there.
she can try to sneak Snake Eater in there.
And maybe some Persona 5 jams. I'm not sure.
I can't do that. I don't think it'll work like
Why
that.
are there two of her?
Nothing's happening.
Two of who?
There was two of the main character there. It looked like it glitched or something.
Oh, my evil twin showed up.
Yeah, what the
And she's just like sitting like
Oh, no, she really is doing all of the same things we're doing.
she's like giving him a lap dance over there.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, no, he's touching her. He's not supposed to touch.
Can't see a thing.
Yeah, you don't do that.
I'll
Lucky,
never
do
get
I know how
Moana
far I'll
there.
go from Moana? I do. I actually directed Moana, and I played the grandma. It was really fun.
How do I science or how do I history?
Father's
Snake Eater is
Distiller.
hard. Snake Eater is a really
Father's
good song.
Distiller. These are pieces of very old statues. It's not easy.
Yeah. Live action Moana. I saw the trailer for that. Oh my God, chat. The Rock with curly Fabio hair. Can we talk about that for 5 minutes? Because Jesus.
I got this mask in Central Africa. They wear
Thanks,
them for
Charmsy. I
rites
was
that are
thinking
supposed
about
to
getting
cure
into voice
diseases.
acting since
Even
I was
witch
in high
doctors
school.
use
People have
them
told
to
me,
drive away
"Oh, well, you
evil
should."
spirits.
I teach private classes
This
actually,
Greek
Sean. If you're
mask was
ever
given to us
interested,
by
I
a
teach them
local
on
Yeah, she's a
Zoom.
very good teacher actually.
I
museum
was
would be
also I might be
interested in
teaching
it.
Hanky
It's just
Panky,
a
Mommy
cheap
Spank Me,
imitation
and
from a
I
junk
teach
shop. It says
Spooter, and I
made in
teach
Hong Kong on the
PK and
bottom.
a couple of other people. I teach lessons for voice up at the theater sometimes. So if you ever need guidance or you want to like really hone your craft, hit me up on
Yeah.
Discord. I'm happy to. I have availability.
Yeah.
A small Greek statue.
And I offer 2
Small
packages, one
statue.
for people who are just kind of dipping their toes in at like
A
20 an
death
hour, and then
mask.
another at 50
In the
or 25
Sudan,
an
they
hour,
put
and then
masks
another
like
at
these
50 an
on
hour,
warriors
where
who
it's
died
way
while
more in
hunting.
depth, and I give you some like behind the scenes, like IMDb Pro stuff. I can teach you how to write like cold call or
This
cold
mask is worn for
emails,
New Year's
basically to agents and
celebrations
things
in
like
New
that. We
Guinea.
can research the agencies you want to submit to, that kind of thing.
I'd like to know how my father got hold of this silver mask from
You've been told you have a
Kenya.
face for radio and a voice
Masks
for
like this one
mime.
are worn by tribal
It's a
chieftains.
great thing.
Must do
Where'd
something.
your twin go?
I guess she went back to work.
It's because he touched her.
Yeah, he broke the rules.
Sounds awesome, Sean. Definitely, yeah. You can reach out to me in DMs on my Discord.
Can I not open these?
Happy traffic go well.
Well-
My favorite song from Moana, though, is the one that she sings to Te Fiti at the end.
Father hates it when I use
We do
up
not
all
speak
his
of the
chemicals.
clothes here.
Do this, but then I can't wash the bone.
I would have been surprised if it had worked like that.
Bone on soap, maybe? You gotta wash it.
That doesn't work. Pity.
Do not wash.
Work.
Do not wash the bone.
Pity. Hippo.
Wait, there's tools over here I can maybe use.
Also, Dr. Baby, you said you wanted me to play Kentucky on stream. Kentucky Route Zero. I'm open to that, actually. That might be a thing we do.
Antique muzzle-loader pistols. It must have been practically impossible to aim these things properly. These stilettos were found during the
Properly.
excavations in Tenochtitlan, which is now Mexico City. These stilettos were found during the excavation. The sheath of a dagger. Pieces of broken vessels. That's a stiletto from the late Roman era. The sickles from England. It could be a Celtic artifact, but we haven't been able to date it yet.
Because you haven't asked it out.
Interesting. The notches in the bone were made by a sharp instrument. The sickle matches the notches to a T.
How does the sickle match these? Match these?
That's interesting. The notches in the bone were made by a sharp instrument. The sickle
Hey,
matches
Luna's here,
the
everybody.
notches to a T. That won't get me any further.
Luna is here to stay.
I can't think of anything reasonable today. Nothing's happening. The sickles from England. It could be a Celtic artifact, but we haven't been able to date it yet.
Celtic equal Druids. Sometimes. Celtic, they did lots of things. But yeah, they were usually like nature worship adjacent. They liked the livestock.
No, not a chance.
They like the growing.
Not a good idea. I should try and think of
They like it
something
in
else.
nature.
I love it in
That
nature.
doesn't help
They love it in
either.
nature.
Better
In
not.
this game, they love like human
I
sacrifice.
just did like an Italian accent, but then I finished it with an Irish accent. I'm doing too many accents.
You got so much Italian going on
Yeah.
right now. I mean, so much Irish.
Give me lucky code for Life is Strange. Thank you.
Yeah, it comes out in a few days.
You liked being covered in chalk? You and your homies might be lying in chalk. I really hate to trip, but I gotta look. As I croak, I see myself through that pistol smoke. Ooh. Oh, sorry, I'm getting girl text.
Well, did you get anywhere, Miss Turner?
Not really. Not yet, anyway. It'll take a while.
Okay.
She's just as inept at her job being like a museum curator as he is at being a detective.
A death mask. This is from Easter Island. A small Greek a small statue. A Mexican god. I got this mask in Central
already on
Africa.
a
This
girl-
mask is worn for New
girl
Year's
thread on
celebrations in
this.
New Guinea.
And everybody's excited finding their
This
costumes.
Greek vase was given to us by a local I'd like to know how my father got hold of this silver mask from Kenya. Masks like this one are worn by tribal chieftains. A death mask. In the Sudan, they put masks like these on warriors who died while hunting.
Why is Halligan sitting down? Because we're controlling her right now. But maybe I need one of
I'd
these
like
masks
to
for
know
something.
how my father got a small statue. A small Greek statue.
Doesn't seem like it though.
Small.
Forbidden archaeologies. My favorite. No, better not. Forbidden archaeologies.
Breakneck pace is killing you.
Forbidden,
Can your heart
forbidden
stand
archaeology. Forbidden
clicking
archaeologies.
on
My
an
favorite.
archaeology
Forbidden
magazine?
archaeologies.
This is
My
how these games
favorite.
work, you know.
No one will
Excellent
be
research.
admitted
Won't
during
work
the
like that.
magazine
There's
scene.
no point in that. It won't work like that.
This is
Forbidden
an Indiana
archaeology.
Jones simulator.
My favorite.
I mean, there is an Indiana Jones point-and-click adventure game that's supposedly pretty good. I don't know what to do with this bone. I'd like a what to do with the bone?
Puffy Waves, how you doing, girl? Did you just get back from the gym? Warm Epsom salts? Yeah, warm Epsom salt, good.
I gotta go some other room.
Hey, Vincente, how you doing, honey? Good to see you.
Where I can look at this case, but I can't get into it.
Oh, it was earlier today. Oh, I just got the Atlantis Indiana Jones game.
You
That was
did?
a good one. Yeah. I started playing it. I was doing some point and click.
Oh, you started? I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
You did that last night?
Mhm.
Played like 3 or 4 different games last night.
Yeah, I did. I got bored of the detention one after a little while. It was good though.
So I can look at this, but I can't get into it.
It's really Fate of Atlantis is very like goofy. Very like
Most point-and-click games I've
yeah, it
found
was fun. It was slapsticky. I liked that.
said this sickle was like comparable to what's on the bone.
That's
I
interesting.
was gonna say
The
yeah, it'll
notches in
probably
the
be
bone
the
were made by
handle.
a sharp instrument.
Yeah,
The sickle
but it
matches
doesn't let
the
me do
notches
anything
to
with
a
it.
T.
Hold on, click it again. What does she say about it?
It
There's
says it
notches.
matches the notches in this bone.
That's interesting. The
Okay.
notches in the bone were made by a sharp instrument. The sickle matches the notches to a T.
Okay, well, I guess you did that then.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that's
The
that.
notches in the bone
This
were
was a
made by a
sacrificial
sharp
thing, and that
instrument.
there was a victim, but I can't
The
pick it
sickle
up.
matches the notches to a T.
Found the guys committing flintlock crime. They had dual wielding going on as well in their weapon arts.
I'm gonna go get into my comfy clothes, but I'll be back.
Yeah, go get in your comfy clothes. And I
Here,
can.
hold on, I'm gonna stand like.
I mean, you've worn clothes like this before.
That's how she turned around, like she put her foot out and then like spun around.
I'm gonna need you to do some more like acting like you're in a point-and-click adventure game.
His hair is very soft. How odd.
I'll be one of the characters in this game. Like, hold on a second. Walk up to the desk real quick.
Okay.
Hey. Say something.
Hi.
Hannigan, what are you doing at my desk?
Nothing.
I will not give you that EPS report you requested.
But I need that report.
I say, Hannigan, you must go through proper channels.
I can't keep it together. I can't keep it together. I'm sorry. I've been acting too long all night. I can't do it. C-3PO and neck twisted coming. I didn't know the neck twist was a thing.
There's like a character, there's like a lady at desk who just like, she's like bent over like this at her desk, and she's like, instead of like doing anything natural, she goes,
Oh, oh no, the elbow turned and everything.
yeah, just like,
Oh no,
like that.
Live action point and click, yeah, where it's like the person standing there, but they're still trying to show that they're alive, so they're moving them like this.
Limited animation budget.
And occasionally they'll do like
2 bottles of developer.
that.
2 bottles of developer.
It is painful. It is. It's painful to do too. It's not. Do the levitating pose, says somebody.
Oh, there's a dude in this who's like, there's the bad boy detective. He's sitting in his desk like this. With his feet. However, he's like hovering above his chair, so it's like he's holding himself up with just his ankles like from the desk.
He's doing his yoga. Okay, Chad. Oh, that's so funny.
So this is a mess of a game, but it's
Yeah.
A relief. It's just
I was
come
gonna
back
say,
from
yeah,
the
that's a good
restorer.
hammy stretch.
This
That's a good
statue's
hamstring
from
stretch
North
for him.
Africa.
Right, I'm gonna
I
go
think
put my
it
cup close over
represents
here.
the
I
god
gotcha.
of the earth.
I didn't do it right there.
That's why I'm marrying her, Chet. I am at a loss of what to do right now. You know what? If someone knows the, hey, Monty, how you doing, man? I think stepsister's stuck in those dryers. How you been, Monty? All right, I got a bone and I don't know what to do with it. Age-old problem for us men, isn't it? Yuck, 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 yuck. Also, Venusaur, thank you for that 13 months of being a sub. Take my money, Bezo Buck sacrifice. Hey, I will take your money. Thank you very much.
A small statue.
Do I use the bone on anything here?
It's lucky nobody's not a good idea. I should concentrate. I should try and think of something else. I won't get any. That doesn't work. No, better. That can't work.
That doesn't work. Jordan has a bone and a mentioned stepsisters and dryer. I mean, we're on the same mindset tonight. Did you get the grass? There was grass. I did not get any grass.
Well, did you get anywhere, Miss Turner?
Not really. Not yet, anyway. It'll take a while.
Okay.
Use the table to the right. I tried, but there's nothing to put under the microscope.
Can't see a thing. I can't think of any. I'll never get the bone under there.
Well, you're not using your imagination. Yeah, I got nothing to put under the microscope, John. Crush the bone? Isn't this like criminal evidence, though? And I don't know how to crush the bone either.
Father's distiller.
Phew. Phew.
These are pieces of very old statues. It's not easy to put them together. Father's distiller.
6 out of 10 sneeze. I'm glad someone's rating it for me. You need to cut the bone with one of the knives here. Cut the bone. That's bad. Oh, you don't cut the bone.
These stilettos were found during the excavations in Tenochtitlan, which is now Mexico City. The sickles from England. It could be a Celtic artifact, but we haven't been able to date it yet.
I literally can't do it.
I won't get anywhere that
Do
way.
anything with the knives either.
Cut
That's
your bone
interesting.
into
Notches are
pieces.
made by a
Yeah.
sharp instrument.
Cutting all this talk about
Sickle
cutting
matches
bones.
the notches to a T.
Missed you.
Oh, well, I miss you
I
too.
want to snuggle with my. Also, I left my engagement ring. My finger felt so naked because I took it off when I
Because
was
the scene.
Well, when I was doing my hair today, I took it off, and then when I was at rehearsal, I kept wanting to play with it, and I couldn't. And I was really unhappy.
Aw. There's a little white machine behind the microscope. Oh, wow. It's one of those kind of games, huh?
It puts the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the bone again.
What is this thing? Oh, shit.
Whoa! Yikes! Forever.
Lathe that shit.
And your sample's ruined. Forever.
We never even told her that's like from a murder victim.
Cut your bone into pieces.
This is my last something. Oh. What's it gonna be?
There's some metal residue here. It's gold.
Ah.
There's some metal residue here.
You're rich. You're a dead
That
person.
guy is still waiting for his lap dance. Yeah, there's the hand
Made any
gesture where it looked like he was slapping
Yes,
her
a
ass.
little,
That's great. He's
but I
just rubbing
can't
his nose.
quite make it out. Have you got a moment? I just
Got a
want to
moment.
check on something.
Sure.
This is
no
definitely
problem.
an English actor, like an American actor putting on a very bad British accent.
Love gold. Okay, maybe we gotta get the gold out of the bone.
You did hear a little misfortune reference. I say
won't
that all
get
the
me
time.
any further.
Oh, yikes forever.
Nothing's happening.
I'm a little elated, that's what I am. Happiness for little misfortune.
That's kind of where my voice for Luna kind of also came from. It's kind of a combination of Little Misfortune and Jennifer Lopez
Oh, yeah.
and from Cartman.
She seems more reasonable. She's just as incompetent.
Luna or
No, this girl.
Jennifer Lopez or
This
this character?
lady.
Oh, okay.
game was a confusing slog. I mean, it's a point-and-click adventure game. Of course, it's a confusing
Man,
slog.
early 90s loved that color top on its female characters.
Yeah.
Lara Croft had it, and
Oh,
so did
Melanie,
Natalia
that
from
won't work. It won't
GoldenEye.
work like that.
Hi, Dexy. The other kitty's here, Chad.
Hmm.
Here, just had a treat.
Oh, wait.
Positive reinforcement is working
These
really well
pieces
with them.
fit
Chad. They're
together.
like getting along
My
lately.
father and I
They
never managed to
man,
figure
there's a
out
good
where they
picture for you
came
guys.
from.
Oh yeah, I got a new only cats soon.
The head of a
Game
Greek
was a
statue.
confusing slog.
These sculptures don't belong here. I bought them from a junk
Yeah,
dealer
it's not
for
the
just £20.
happiest.
I ought
This
to
is
take
sad.
them home with
It's
me.
sort of a depressing
I'll
game,
put
but
them in
it's
the living
I
room.
found the
These sculptures
humor
don't belong here. I bought them
and
from
the
a junk
absurdity to
dealer
kind
for
of
just
balance out like the
£20.
grotesque absurdity
I
of the
ought to take them
realism of
home
the
with me.
situation that little girl was
I'll
in.
put them in the living
I liked it
room.
a lot.
Why is she doing forensic stuff at a museum? But that's who we had to bring it to because our own forensic guy wouldn't bother.
She's a lady of science, okay?
Use the bone sliver on this.
Yeah, Luna and Dex are getting along. They
Yeah.
are. They've been almost they
These
cuddle
pieces fit
like within
together.
feet of one
Yeah.
another
My
now.
father
They
and
eat
I
from the
never
same
managed to
bowls.
figure out
They
where they
boop
came from.
noses because they know they'll get a treat from it. And then today, Luna was asleep in the condo, and Dex like hopped right on top of the little box that she was in, and they were like looking at each other. So they're starting to turn a corner. I think Dex getting spayed really made a big
Yeah.
difference in her behavior, and then us positive reinforcing them
Yeah.
has been really good.
Need more science equipment.
I didn't know there was even a happy ending you could get in that game, Happy Trash. You were alive when Carlin was alive. Me too.
Rush with the mortar. That's what I thought, but nothing. I don't think that's workable. What?
There's
Methanol.
no point in
It's
that.
Breaking Bad.
Looks as
Especially
if
if we have
that
to
won't
cough.
work. I'd better think about it again. That doesn't work. That can't work. I won't get anywhere that way. I can't do that. There's methanol.
Why can't I look at this but not do anything with it? All right. What's up, Dex? How you doing? I gotta take it back to this again. I wasn't done, maybe.
I can't see it properly. It's gold. There's some metal residue here. It's gold. There's some metal residue here.
I get the gold out.
Can't see a thing.
Tweezers, maybe?
Name's Prize.
So can't wash it off. Stream has a guest star. Yeah, we've had both the kitties in here recently.
Pet the kid. Gladly.
It's lucky nobody saw that. Nothing's happened. It's lucky nobody
Sorry,
saw that.
Pat,
That can't work.
the girls that I'm going to
won't
be
get me
doing
any
the
further.
song from Six, the Henry VI play, or the Henry VIII play rather. I'm in a group text with them, and they're already texting about costumes and stuff. And so
Yeah.
I'm like in my head, I'm like, what Renaissance inspired like modern bad bitch thing do I have? And I'm like, tons of stuff.
They're clearly excited.
I have to wear white and black because she's the one that died.
This mask is worn for New Year's celebrations in New
I
Guinea.
think I could wear that Joan of Arc
This
dress.
Greek vase was given to us by a local
Like
resident.
carrot with like some black
She
stuff
thought
under
the
it.
museum would be interested in it, but it's just a cheap imitation from a junk shop. It says made in Hong Kong on the bottom. It's lucky nobody saw that. Not a good... It won't work like that, I don't think.
I'm just brute forcing this now.
I
We're all getting
that
crowns.
can't work.
You're getting crowns.
They're telling us that we're getting
Nice.
nice
You
ones.
deserve crowns.
This This is from Easter Island. A death mask.
I just can't wait for the
This
to all go
mask
rude.
is worn a Mexican.
I mean-
They got this mask in Central Africa.
I'm gonna go.
They
Oops.
wear
You always get the best parts.
There's like a bunch of best parts of this song.
any
There's like a lot of sassy.
Yes, a little, but I can't quite make it out. Have you got a moment?
You sent me an
I
interesting
just want
game.
to
Thank
check
you,
on
Grim.
something.
Sure, no problem.
Maybe I give him the sliver? Nope. Give your bone back, maybe? Nope. Gotta be something I do with this table. Gotta use the large bone on the sickle. I tried that already. She just says, that's interesting.
Cut sickles into pieces. Oh wait. Cut with.
That's
Yeah, she just says this.
interesting. The notches in the bone were made by a sharp instrument. The sickle matches the
You can't
notches
see it,
to
but
a
Dex
T.
is holding my hand with her tail. Dude.
That can't work. That's a stiletto from the late Roman era. No, better not.
Dex is looking at all of you, Chet.
A curved dagger. I think father brought it back. Pieces of broken the sheath of pieces of broken vessels. These stilettos were found during the excavations
do you
in
need to do with
Tenochtitlan,
these?
which is
I don't know. I think this is what, so far she says she needs to do something else, but nothing's coming through.
Do you need to wash that maybe?
I tried, but wouldn't let me do that either. Read the magazine? Are you for real?
Hey, didn't this edition mention something in connection with sacrificial rites in Britain?
It's one of those like the order in which
Yeah,
you do it
moon-
matters.
yeah,
Like,
and-
there's no logical hint as to like why it needs to be in that order.
In moon logic.
That can't work. It won't work like that. Let's see. Yes, here it is. An article about the Druids and their sacrificial
I had to get my,
rites.
the
Latest
lady who went to
findings
college just had to read
indicate
like a
that ancient
magazine to
England
find out
was
about all this.
She gotta get her
For their
source.
high ceremonies, the
She got a
Celts
cite.
usually-
Otherwise, she's getting a B+.
Oh, the Celts.
Incredible. It all fits in with this bone. I'm sure the detective will be very interested.
Oh, I'm sure he will.
Hey, didn't this edition mention something in connection with sacrificial rites in Britain? Let's see. Yes, here it is. An article about the Druids and their sacrificial rites. The latest findings indicate
Talk
that
to
in
Dartigan
ancient England
detective,
it was
huh?
probable for the most... for their high ceremonies,
you
the
being the cute.
Celts
Yes.
prefer to use... incredible. It all fits in with this bone. I'm sure the detective will be very interested.
All right, we got what we need.
Mr. Halligan?
He's waited so long.
I believe I've found something interesting about your bone.
Go ahead.
In my opinion, this bone was
She did
worked
not
on.
just say that. Oh my
Yes,
god.
and
I don't wanna
probably
laugh
with a
or be
sickle
too
made
proud
of
to scare
gold.
Dex.
Your
makes you
bone is
think
made
that?
of gold,
There's
detective.
notches matching the cutting form of a sickle to a T, and I found a trace of gold in one of the notches.
A golden sickle? Who would use a weapon like that in order to cut a human being to pieces?
That's what I asked myself as well. I found an interesting article which could help us. According to the historian Arthur Blake, the Britannic Druids carried out very bloody sacrificial rites. He found out that such rites took place at major celebrations. like
Druid
Celts.
slander.
He assumes that consecrated golden sickles were used for those rites.
And how does he know about these things?
He learned about it from old inscriptions he's translating at the moment. Interesting, huh?
Celts? Druids? Quite some time has passed since then, hasn't it?
Of course, but the descriptions in the article absolutely match the findings on your bone, Mr. Halligan. I'm sure the author of the article can help you.
What do you think? I'd like to ask you some more questions.
What
Would
do you
Blake be
think?
right?
Could this Blake be right?
I don't know. Maybe he just wants to make money with horror stories about ancient Britain, but the bone you've shown me would match his theory quite well.
Have you ever seen anything similar in your career?
Oh, Mr. Halligan, you
Where
don't
all the
know
bears
Aztec
and
skull
boomkins-
rules.
the bears
if
and
you'd seen
boomkins?
those, you'd consider your bone harmless.
Maybe, but that was
Your bone is
centuries
so
ago.
small that
The
it's
victim
harmless.
of this murder was found this morning.
I feel like there's like a
Found
lot
in
of
London.
double entendres going on.
Oh, there totally are. It's Shakespeare, people.
So you think this murder could be a ritual murder?
Yes, it would be possible. There
By
are
Shakespeare
several
people, I mean the
occult
British.
sects
Yeah.
and Satanists. They like checking their history books and adopting archaic rituals.
I would like to ask you some questions about your work, just out of interest.
All the strange things are in your
What are all
lab.
these strange things here in your lab?
They're things my father and I have brought back from various expeditions. They have to be catalogued. Will then become part of the
I don't think there's any
permanent
bears
exhibition
left
of
in
our
England, is there?
museum. Some things are personal presents. We keep those, of course.
They all got hunted out. If there
don't
were any.
Yes, that's part of my job.
You good? Yeah, I'm good. How long have you been working here? Okay, I asked that.
What did you say this author's name was?
Blake. Arthur Blake.
Was there any mention in the article of how you could get in touch with the man?
I thought you'd ask that. His address was printed below the article.
That seems awfully strange. Like,
366
here's the
Pinewood
address of this
Road,
person if you want to, like, you'll hound them after reading about them in the news. I'm going there now.
I'm going there now.
Mr. Halligan, I'm interested in this, particularly because of my job. I'd like to help you with your case. Would you take me with you?
Impossible. It's confidential police work. I have to see him on my own.
Well, what if I told you I knew
Sorry.
you, like,
I'm
poisoned
sure
that
my
homeless
knowledge
man
would be
outside
to
the
your
museum?
advantage, Mr. Halligan, and I think it would be really interesting to work on a case like that.
Oh, well, when I think about it, perhaps that's not a bad idea at all. Perhaps there will be more examinations to be done. Okay, Miss Turner, let's do it like this. I'll keep you informed on the case. If I hear anything new or if I need your help, I'll contact you. What do you think?
All right. I'll see you later then.
Yeah, see you later. And thank you, Miss Turner.
I want to see if the homeless guy's still alive. He's like, he's still conked out.
Hey, buddy.
You ever see Kevin Smith do stand-up, you're asked?
No, I never saw Kevin Smith stand up, unfortunately. I got to see who are the guys from Saturday Night. I got to see Dana Carvey and Neil somebody. The guys who did We Want to Pump You Up. That guy, those two. I got to see them do stand up. And it was very good in LA. It was over at the Laugh Factory, I believe.
The Laugh Factory.
This must be it.
Great stand up in Los Angeles.
Does not look like the house of a wealthy person or of a successful author.
Mr. Blake's
It has
vehicle
some,
really
it has some
is a
Neil
vintage
Gaiman
car,
post,
that's for certain.
lawsuit energy to it.
Neil Gaiman post-lawsuit energy.
Mr. Blake's vehicle really is a vintage car, that's for certain.
Convicted him, unfortunately. Settled.
Looks like he made this letterbox
How
himself.
much? A lot, probably.
I don't think it was close to how much.
It's like the Evil Dead cabin, English style. He's got, flowers. Oh, I'm gonna make a prediction. This guy's in a wheelchair because he's got a ramp on his house.
Yeah, and the handle.
Yep.
Blake.
Do you really have your name on the
Mr.
door like
Blake?
that?
Yes. My name's Brent Halligan. I'm a detective from
lying,
Scotland
yeah,
Yard.
no
I have a few
ditch,
questions I
cigarette
need to ask you.
smoker has
Scotland
an
Yard?
itch. I used
What's
to
this
love
about?
that stand up.
Is something wrong?
I'd rather we
Shiva
discuss
shop,
this in
Shiva
private.
shop, Shiva
Do you
shop.
mind if I come in?
Captain
I'm
Broccoli.
not sure.
I love
What's
that
happened?
fucking stand
Is
up.
there a problem with one of
That's
my
right,
publications?
that.
No, no, sir.
You
His
use your...
feet aren't lined up with his, like...
I was going to say, he's got that
It really won't
hovering
take
foot
very
thing.
long.
Yeah.
Murder? Awful.
I love that everything else is
But
still
what's it got to
except
do
his
with
mouth.
me?
Mr. Blake, I'd really
Because they use
prefer it
2D
if we
backgrounds, they
could
don't
go
have the
somewhere a
characters
little
lined
more
up with them
private.
particularly well.
So
May I
funny.
come in?
Well, yes, certainly. Come on in.
Getting higher in the world.
Welcome to my one-room cottage.
The minimalist. It's a little home, okay?
An old pendulum clock with a Roman face.
You fuck young boys, Valdez.
Perfect timing on that, by the way. Thank you for the 100 bits or so, however much that was. Looks like this guy's about to, like, do some therapy on me more than anything else. Okay, okay.
Okay, Nobuo, calm down.
I thought it's like, stop.
It was a rest.
Am I being
Which is a
attacked
beat
by
of
the
the
books?
It implies that.
That was the most horror sting piano
Yeah,
I've
it
ever
was
had.
like, whoa.
And it goes back to this gentle music.
Mood switch. Fucking whiplash.
That's a pretty good map of the world, considering how old it is.
Didn't do anything with it. to see someone behind the bookcase playing a piano. I've always wanted to see like soundtracks that actually like band somewhere off screen.
That's the best kind of musical transition. That's why I like musicals like Cabaret versus like The Sound of Music, because, well, actually, no, Sound of Music has some music that makes sense too, because she plays the guitar and she teaches the kids to sing.
Yep.
But like musicals that have the music actually coming from something in the world, as opposed to like, I have feelings and now I'm singing them. Like, I way prefer that.
Oh, yeah.
Cabaret is set in a nightclub. It makes sense why they're singing and fucking dancing there.
Yep.
An oil painting. Not quite to my taste.
This feels like they scrap prototype game everyone swears exists but does it. Yeah. Still, why?
Wake the fuck audience, wake the fuck up. Wake up,
like
audience, wake the fuck up.
Are you asleep?
You're the author of a book on druids, am I right?
Yes, quite correct. In fact, I'm just working on a revised version for the next
Swear I've heard
edition.
this guy's
But
voice before.
What makes you so interested in my book?
I'm currently investigating a series of murders. I've made some interesting discoveries that I'd like to discuss with you.
What series of murders are we talking about?
The skeleton murders. You may have read about them in the papers.
Oh, yes. Of course. A terrible business.
Mr.
Oh,
Blake,
Puff,
I believe
I'm
there may
looking
be
at a
some
mod
sort of
right
ritual
now of
behind
Leon
these
in
murders.
a
Well,
bunny.
what makes you think that?
Dr. Turner from
Playboy
the
bunny
Anthropological
outfit.
Museum in
Of course.
Oxford
It makes me think
examined
of
one
you.
of the last victim's bones for me. She found residual traces of
A puffy
gold on
bush,
it
okay.
and round notches.
I'm sure she knows about this one.
Round notches, you say?
Yes. Does that mean anything to you? Doesn't your book on druids mention ritual killings for which a golden sickle was used?
It's just a Minecraft thing, you know?
Are you saying these murders are based on the same ritual?
That's what I've come to ask you.
Guy gesticulates a lot with his hands.
It can't be true.
I have seen Dogma, and I like
My
Dogma very
Oh,
much.
he's like,
It would be unthinkable. It would confirm
Sometimes
all
in
my
auditions, I'll pretend
translations.
that I
I've been
have the same
researching
power
the history
that
of the
Selma
Druids
Hayek
for
has,
30
where she
years
like
now.
nods
I've
at the
never
dude
yet
and they like
found
give
proof of my
money
greatest fears.
instantly.
Your greatest fears.
She's a
Yes,
special kind
the
of like
perfection
spirit
of
or
the
angel. I
final
can't remember
ritual,
what she
the
is. what
final
it's called, but
confirmation of the
she just has.
Druid's
So
power.
sometimes at auditions, that'll be my secret that I imagine that I have those powers.
Might as well.
Sometimes it's worked.
hey, it's your job.
It has.
Tell me more about the Druids.
Tell me more about the druids.
I
Well, the
went to
Druids
school
were
called Druid
Celtic
University, and
priests.
so we were
They
called the
highly
Druids.
respected
I'm a Druid
scholars,
technically, actually, like
responsible
really
for
am,
preserving
because I
the
went to school
Celtic
there.
religion and
Like
science.
Crimson
Their
Desert
main
and see how
texts
long until you
included
give up on the game. Isn't that game like?
sacrificial rituals,
I saw some people say it was all right, but some people it's kind of those
and
mixed games.
justice.
But I
Experts
hear it's
now
also
believe
very
that
long and big,
Druidism began
and
in
it's like
ancient
overwhelming.
Britain
I saw a
and
meme today
spread
that was
from
it was
there
like
to
that
the
scene from
European
Ratatouille
continent,
where he
especially to
eats
Gaul.
the
first
critic eats the
definite evidence of
ratatouille
the
and he
Druids'
remembers that he's a
existence
child.
goes back
And it's
to 500
Crimson Desert in the one where
That's
he's
a long
eating
time
the,
ago.
the
Quite.
food in the present moment.
And for at least
And then
500 years
the
from
one
then on,
that the
Druids
food
were
that
the
he's
most
eating when he's a
important
child is
class of
Elder
Celtic
Scrolls.
society.
What happened then?
Or Skyrim.
Skyrim.
Skyrim, yeah.
Conquered
So
by the
that was
Romans.
the
Elder
comparison
Scrolls,
they were
yeah.
drawing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quickly suppressed. Their doctrine was abolished and
Has
replaced
some
by
hilarious
Roman
jank to it all.
tenets. In the end, Christianity took over. And by around
The music is
1000
louder than the
AD,
game dialogue. Yeah, the
Druidism
audio
seems to have
balancing on the
vanished.
voice
I'll
acting is
I'll turn the
terrible.
I'll turn the
I don't think it's you. I think it's the game.
no I can turn the voice acting up a little bit.
Oh, okay.
What did the Druids and their followers believe in?
What did the druids and their followers believe in?
Well, that's not so very easy to explain. Like the Romans and the Greeks, the Celts
the
had a number
Romans
of
and the
gods
Greeks.
to whom various functions were ascribed. They paid homage to these gods with rituals and sacrifices. Many of their cult rituals were performed for the stars and the four elements: fire, water, air, and earth. Their
Guy has
religious
radio
acts
announcer voice,
always
yes.
took place in
I think I've heard it
forests,
before.
usually in a clearing or at some
Usually in
other
a
prominent
clearing, mhm.
location. The Druids didn't start building their temples until they had met the Romans.
What were their rituals like?
Well, they mainly made sacrifices on special occasions. Druids would burn plants and twigs
Burn
to transfer
plants
them
and-
into the realm of the divine.
That doesn't sound so terrible.
No.
How much of
but they
Mandalore's
also
video are you
sacrificed
referencing?
animals, mostly rams or pigs,
I have
Roman
seen that
riders.
video, but it's
Even
been a
mention
long time.
cruel human sacrifices, crucifixion,
And I've seen videos on this game
dedications and
before I
regular
saw his.
slaughters on the altar.
What?
So there's several videos I've seen on this game before, but like I said, it's
Not
been
all of
like
these
10
stories are
years since I
based
last
on
watched any of them.
definite facts, Mr. Halligan.
Something around near that. But when I make my own video for a classic sin on this, none. I would not be ripping someone else off.
I'd like to know more about the four elements.
The Druids regarded
they
the
summoned your
four
Captain
elements
Planet.
as the material of which the world is made. They invoked the elements and used them for their rituals. There were only three proper elements: air, water, and earth. Fire, the fourth element, existed solely for the purpose of transferring one of the three basic elements into another.
What do you mean?
Well, solids or liquids
This man is
become
now learning about
gaseous
basic
through
chemistry.
Fire. Gas can be turned into liquid form with the help of fire. Take a mixture of
This
hydrogen
hand movement, this
and
is
oxygen,
the
for
education
example.
movements.
Fire, therefore, represents
Explaining, chat.
transformation.
Yeah.
Don't you
Transferal
see?
of one element into a new condition.
That
You
sounds
have
pretty
to move your
complicated.
I
hands.
suppose
Otherwise
it
they
does when
stand
you
too
first
still.
Emphasizing a point.
But it's actually quite simple.
Yes, well, that's what my colleague Chris Hecker always tries
Weird
to
this
tell me.
professor
whenever
guy
he
is
starts
American. I mean,
lecturing me
Americans
about
can learn about
chemistry.
druids and
Quite
British
right,
too,
Mr.
and become
Howard.
experts at it.
I shouldn't bore you with such details.
What's all this final ritual
What's
about?
this final ritual all about?
This is the text I wrote down during my travels through England and France. You know, when you travel through the country, you can feel that many locals still believe in the old Celtic customs. A group of farmers in the south of England let me copy the inscriptions on a megalith that stands in a field there. They claim that there used to be a huge Druid temple close to their house, but there's nothing left of it now. Whatever.
This
I
is the
managed to
symbol
translate
for
the
huge.
text, at least in part.
This is the first character.
Huge.
Please come to the point. What does it say?
It says
This is the first
that
character who's
last
actually
of
been
the
nice to us
Druids
as well.
saw the fall of their priesthood
So
coming
nice.
in the year 1000 AD. In the
That dick
confusion
is
surrounding the final
huge.
destruction of the order, a demonic superior druid seized
I feel like
power
I'm like
using his
tutting.
knowledge of druid magic,
Tutting.
not for the good
Yeah,
of
A
it's
the
the type of-
demonic
it's the type of
superior
tutting.
druid.
but to
Tutting. Oh yeah, the hand
all
tutting.
of
It's like, yeah,
mankind
hands.
to his rule. In order to secure the survival of the druids'
You'll see a lot
tradition,
of it in Electric
and
Park.
Oh, I'm
to
sure.
complete his devilish work, he organized a final ritual, transferring the
final
knowledge and power of
ritual.
the last of the druids to
Wait, that is
5
like the
infants.
Warhammer 40k
These
lore
infants
for the
have
Emperor.
always been referred to as the inheritors.
Go on.
Take your time.
The inscription says that the ritual was not entirely completed. I've not yet been able to discover why. But from what I've learnt, the inheritors are strong and powerful enough to one day complete the ritual by themselves.
What happened?
What happened to the Druids after 1000 AD?
Well, that's a good question, Mr. Halligan. Scientists are still arguing on that point. Some suspect that
Scientists?
many
I'm pretty sure it'd be
Druids simply
historians and
became
archaeologists.
priests in the Christian church. After all, Christian priests took over the position in society that had formerly been reserved for the Druids. They simply changed their jobs.
Voice acting isn't that bad. No, it's actually decent. It's just the game is so goofy. It actually makes it better that it's so serious.
Christian church. That we do know. Some experts believe that the Druids' order never ceased to exist. That's where the myth surrounding the final ritual comes in. It supposedly took place 1,000 years ago.
Ugh.
Right. But what have these murders got to do with the myth?
Well, that's just it, Mr. Halligan. I haven't told you the whole story yet.
There's more?
Yes. The inscriptions explain that the Druids' inheritors require the life force of other people to complete the ritual.
I see. And how do they do that?
According to legend, the flesh has to be cut off the bones of living humans and to be eaten. Only then
Something tells
can
me
their
that
life force be
a lot of this shit
transferred.
isn't actually
You mean
historically accurate.
The victims of these skeleton murders were practically
In
eaten
terms of
alive
slaughtered by Christian knights that are converted.
By Druids. Yes.
I don't believe it.
The worst is yet to come, Mr. Halligan.
What? What could possibly be worse than that?
If such skeletons have been found in London, bearing marks of a golden sickle, it can only mean one thing. The inheritors are preparing for the perfection of their final ritual.
Which means?
The myth says, once
Man,
the
this
ritual
escalated
has been
quickly.
completed, the world will become a place governed by evil. Dark magic will be unleashed upon the world, and mankind will have but one choice: to obey
Oh, golly.
or to die.
Great. And you really believe all that?
I believe it's possible. You know, Mr. Halligan, I'm not a superstitious man, but I've spent enough time studying Druidism to know that more goes on between heaven and earth than we can possibly imagine.
I quite agree.
You see, and the skeletons that have been found within the past few months fit in perfectly with the Druids' sacrificial rites. The day of the ritual's perfection is drawing near. Of that I'm certain. What we're looking
This is
at
going to be
right
one of those
now
historians you'll see on
is
the
just
History Channel,
beginning.
isn't it?
Before we're through, more people will die, and the inheritors will soon be strong enough.
What can we do about it?
Time is running out, Mr. Halligan. You must find the inheritors and put them out of action.
Are we taking him seriously? I mean, I know we have to since that's the plot of the video game, but any other cop will be leaving by now.
That's an easy thing to say, but how can I?
There may be a way. During my latest research, I came across something very interesting. If the story I've heard is true, then there's a certain item that was extremely important for the ritual 1,000 years ago.
What is it?
A piece of jewelry mentioned in the old inscriptions. The Amulet of Transformation. You should try to gain possession of that amulet.
The Amulet of Transformation? What's its purpose?
I don't know, Mr. Halligan. Nobody does.
Comes
All
on
I
after
do
Ancient
know
Aliens.
is that the myth says it's important for the completion of the ritual. If you find the amulet, you may be able to prevent the ritual.
How did you find out about the amulet?
How did you find out about the amulet?
My work led to the discovery of a connection between the Druids of Gaul and Britain. It seems there was a small group of British Druids who fled to France when the ritual failed.
What for?
I don't know. Maybe they wanted to save the amulet. I found out that a 13th century despotic French nobleman somehow gained possession of the amulet. I found a picture of him in an old archive.
Really? Let me see.
Historically accurate. That looks like your daughter drew it. Well,
he doesn't look particularly friendly. Was he a druid?
Well, he must have had something to do with the Druids, but I really can't tell you how he gained possession of the amulet. However, he is the only clue that I can possibly give you as to the whereabouts of the amulet. I suggest that you make your way to Carmore. With any luck, you may find more clues leading to the amulet there.
oh, more.
All right, Mr. Blake. I'll get going immediately.
Take
How
care
am I
of
going to
yourself,
explain to
Mr.
the
Halligan.
chief that I have to like go to
Good luck.
to like France or something to investigate ancient druid magic for my case on the skeleton murders? The dude won't even let me like request new information from the office computer. Do you want this bone?
It won't work like that.
No.
Well, what can I do for you? You can ask me anything you want.
Why are you in a wheelchair?
Tell me, Mr. Blake, why are you in a wheelchair?
Oh, that's a sad story.
Ask
I
all the
was
personal
attacked a few
questions.
years back.
Attacked? Who by?
I don't know. It was after an autograph session for my first book about the Druids. A group of men were lying in wait for me and beat me up.
Why? Had you had a disagreement with someone?
No, not that I know of. They just beat me up. Without warning, and without saying a single word. Then they left me lying there, calm as anything. They just strolled away.
That's terrible. Who could they have been? Do you know what they looked like?
They were dressed all in black and wearing dark sunglasses. That's all I remember. It all happened so fast.
They were
You've
chabs.
been in a wheelchair ever since.
Yes. I can't drive anymore, and I find my work very strenuous. I'll be grateful if I ever manage to finish my new book.
Guess that's all the questions.
Thank you, Mr. Blake. That's all for now.
You're welcome, Mr. Halligan.
You'll want to save here? I'm
Good
aware.
luck.
Oh, I'm saving. What the fuck are you doing? No, I'm saving my game. I guess I can't put a question mark in there. Is this really the only room in your entire house? Portsmouth. Well, I guess we didn't need permission to go to another country for this investigation. Welcome to France. You look like that guy who was sailing the Titanic.
Hello, Captain.
Bonjour.
When are you leaving for Portsmouth? You know of Castle
You know
Carmore?
the Castle of Carmore. I say.
I might.
Well, do you know the castle or don't you?
You're being very
You're
talkative.
not being very talkative.
No.
When are you leaving for Portsmouth?
In 2 hours. Are you coming?
No, I think I'll stay here for a bit.
Very well.
So, what you fishing for?
Good day to you, monsieur.
Shush, 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 silence.
Where's the castle?
Tell me, my good man, which way is the castle?
Castle? Oh, you mean the burnt down mound of rubble on the outskirts of the village, I suppose?
Yes, that's it.
What do you want to go there for? There's nothing to see there.
I just want to take a look around.
You don't sound very
so,
French.
Which way do I go?
Oh, that's simple. Just follow the road through the village, past the crossroads, and straight ahead. Keep going for about 3 kilometers, then you can't miss it.
Have you ever heard of the Lord of the Castle?
Don't leave this screen yet, you'll get soft locked.
My parents used to tell me about him in order to scare me when I wouldn't go to bed. For the children of Carmore, the Lord was a kind of bogeyman, you know. Our parents used to tell us horror stories about him.
What did they say?
That villagers used to vanish, that the Lord would catch and kill little children. They told me, Pierre, sleep now, or the Lord will come and get you. I remember it as if it had been yesterday.
Have you ever been to the castle as an adult?
Yes, a couple of times.
What's up, Miss? Mishu, how you doing, man? What have you been up to?
But I don't mind
I'm playing adventure games because I got this and also the New Life is Strange game coming.
What did people believe would happen if the Lord came to get you?
You'd be killed and fed to the Lord's hounds. At least, that's what my parents told me.
That's not much of a bedtime story to tell a small boy.
True, but it worked. We kept away from the castle after dark, believe me.
Was the Lord such an evil character then?
Oh, yes. So I've heard. They say he murdered his
Doing
entire
good, man. Been
family,
running some Ark Raiders
not to mention
lately and
half the
Crimson
house.
Desert. How's that going for
He
you?
was a madman.
You still
but
streaming?
I don't remember many details of the old stories.
So the castle burnt down, did it?
Yes, that's right. I think it happened in some war or other, or during the Inquisition. But that was hundreds of years
The
ago.
Inquisition in France?
What do you know about the castle?
Ah, not much.
Can understand why you chose this over Life is Well. I'll be playing the new Life is Strange game as well.
Centuries ago. As a child,
Yeah, sure you are. How's your streams doing then, man?
but it's not really safe to go walking around in rubble.
Why is that?
It's in danger of collapsing, my friend. Anyway, it's pretty creepy out there, especially in the cemetery. There's not much left of the castle nowadays. Local farmers use the ruin as a quarry when they need stones for their houses. There's just a few bits of rubble left.
This is like you're destroying history.
I have to go. Good luck with your fishing.
Thank you, thank you.
It's me again.
Quiet. My God, haven't you been listening? I'm trying to catch fish, my friend.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry.
Well, how do you like the area? Have you explored it yet?
Not really, to be honest.
Aha. Then what are you doing here again? Trying to scare the fish away,
No. There were just a few points I wanted to clear up.
Very well. But
This game is unsinnable. I'm actually recording this so I can make a Classic Sim video on it.
I have to go.
So
Good luck with
$5
your
from John.
fishing.
Hey,
Thank
John,
you,
how you been, man?
thank you.
Hi, my name is John. I used to watch this channel a lot, but working 9 OTs per cycle has taken up my time. Here's an apology for being hey, brother. No worries. Good to have you back, though, John. You chose a good night to show up again. I'm playing weird-ass adventure game right now. But in some, I'm trying also not to get soft-locked right now. If I leave this screen, someone said I get soft-locked. I don't know what to do on the screen other than what I'm currently doing. If I give this guy the apple juice, maybe.
That won't help either. There's no point in that. I can't see any connection there. Of course. It can't. It would have surprised me if it had worked like that.
Try to play Myst. I will never play Myst. I would rather, like, cut my own eyes out.
That won't help either.
This area specifically, not necessarily this screen. No, okay, not this screen. I'm pretty sure... I'm not sure where this will take me. Is this Lisbon? No, this is somewhere in France. Hey, we got some crud. Don't leave the docks. You need a cat to show up so you can grab it with some bait and then release it.
That's salt. That's salt. That's salt. That's salt.
Hmm. Don't take me away from the docks, will it? Oh, fuck. No.
This must be the castle.
No, I didn't want... No,
rather
fuck.
what's left of it.
Didn't want to do that. Did I ever play Shivers? I've never even heard of it. So do I just wait here till a cat shows up? You gotta load a sec, you just soft lock. Is that really how it works? You leave this area and it soft locks you? Fuck. That's not right. Okay, I didn't really lose anything. How many soft lock areas in the game are there, by the way? I'm gonna be showing my age, but I played it on my E-machine back in the day when DOS was the... I didn't get into PC gaming until Half-Life 2, so I missed out on a lot of that stuff. This is the most notorious one, because I don't... Yeah, it's kind of... Okay, I guess I gotta talk this dude again.
Shush, 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 silence.
Talking to the French.
Tell me, my good man, which way is the castle?
Castle? Oh, you mean the burnt down mound of rubble on the outskirts of the village, I suppose?
The
Yes,
French
that's
characters
it.
are never
What do you
voiced
want
by
to
an
go
actual
there?
Frenchman.
There's nothing to see there.
I just want to take a look around. So, which way do I go?
Is this
That's
Xbox
simple.
PS2 days? No,
Just
this is
follow the
actually a
road through the
PC-only game,
village, past
John.
the crossroads and straight ahead. Keep going for about 3 kilometers.
Hey, look, yeah, John
Then
says
you
hello
can't
as well.
miss it.
Uh-huh. Oh, hey, how you doing?
She was singing earlier, too.
I was.
Have you ever heard of the Lord of the Castle of Carmel?
Nice shoes.
Yes, of course.
I'm just
My parents
right now.
used
I
to
am in
tell
a
me
text
about him
thread
in
of
order to scare
5
me
other
when I go to bed.
women,
For the
including
children of
myself, so
Carmel,
6
the Lord
of
was a
us.
kind of
We're gonna be
bogeyman.
playing all of the wives of
parents
Henry
used to
VIII.
tell
I get to play
horror
Jane
stories about
Seymour,
What did they say?
and we all have to come up with these cool
Villages used to
costumes. So I'm getting flooded with
Lord
like
would catch
awesome
and kill little
Renaissance-looking,
children. They told me,
modern theater
Pierre,
costumes.
sleep
It's
now,
a little
or the Lord will come and
There's
get you.
some bangers.
I remember
Shivers
it
and
as if it
Starship,
had been
Titanic,
yesterday.
Tintin, highly recommend. I like the names.
Have you ever been to the castle as an adult?
Yes, a couple of times. We needed stones for
You
our
guys
new
sing and
stable.
play video games, and I have to
Mind
watch
telling you,
old dudes
I
play
wasn't too
dominoes.
happy
Well,
out there.
maybe they fight every once in a while.
What did people believe
Make
would
it
happen if
interesting
the
for you.
Lord
Maybe
came
you
to
get bet on that.
You'd be killed and fed to the Lord's hounds. At least, that's what my
Speak with
parents
Pierre,
told
the
me.
fisherman,
That's
all
not much of a
topics, go and see the
bedtime story
castle.
to
Oh,
tell
so
a
I actually had to go see the
True,
castle? I was told if
but
I
it worked.
leave, I get
Kept
soft
away
locked.
from the castle after dark, believe
Not
me.
much to be seen this time. Go back to the village. Okay, so I didn't have to actually, like,
Was the Lord
reload.
such an evil character then?
Oh, yes. So I've heard. They say he murdered his entire family, not to mention half the household.
I'm gonna
He
save
was a
after I finish
madman,
talking to this dude.
But I don't remember many details of the old story.
You have not met the lovely lady behind you? This is my fiance.
Hello.
Mishu, he's a long-time viewer.
Ooh, Mishu. That's a
great name. I, really
have to
like that
go.
name.
She streams
luck
as
with
well,
your
by the way.
fishing.
Thank
So if you want to follow her, she actually has her own channel.
I do. He helped me.
Yeah, she's very good
It's
at
me
it. too.
again.
Quiet.
Here, hold
Hello.
on.
My
I
God,
wanna see
haven't
if I
you
can
been
sing a
listening?
French-
I'm
French
trying to
song to
catch
this.
fish,
Hi.
my friend. Oh,
This
yes.
beat.
I'm sorry.
Well, how do you like the area? Have you explored it yet?
Not really, to be honest.
Aha. Then what are you doing here?
What's her
again?
name? Lucky
Trying to
Charmsy
scare
is
the
her
fish
Twitch
away,
channel.
hmm?
Yeah,
No,
that's
no.
me.
There
Sorry,
were just
I'm in
a
I'm
few
in this
points I wanted to clear up.
Lucky
Very
underscore
well.
Charmsy, I think.
That's right.
Keep your voice down, will you?
Certainly.
Les poissons, how I love les poissons. Hee hee hee. Ho, ho, ho.
That's your French song.
How I caught little fishes like this. Ho, ho, ho. See, they're even talking about fishing. It fit.
Tell
it
me,
fit.
my good man, which way is the castle?
Castle? Oh, you mean the
Back
burnt
here.
down mound of rubble on the outskirts of the village, I suppose?
Yes, that's it.
What do you
Place
want to go
yourself
there
in
for?
front of the boxes
Nothing
near the
to
exit
see.
area, then
I just
wait
want
for
to
the
take a
cat
look
to show
around.
up.
So,
He
which way do I
French
go?
fisherman.
Oh, that's simple.
Team
Just
move.
follow the road through the village, past the crossroads, and straight ahead. Keep going for about 3 kilometers, then you can't miss it.
Did
So the castle burnt down, did it?
Yes, that's right. I think it happened in some war or other during
Do a
the
French
Inquisition.
dance, chat.
But that
That's a
was
French dance?
hundreds of years ago.
Yeah, yours looks
Have
like
you
a
ever
mime,
heard of the
which
Lord
is
of
very
the Castle
French.
of Carmore?
No
Yes,
mimes in
of
this game,
course.
I'm afraid.
My parents used to tell me about
She's
him
vibing.
in order to scare me when I wouldn't
I was
go to
vibing.
bed. For the children of Carmore,
I do really
the
silly
Lord was a
dances
kind
when
of
I vibe.
She does do a lot of
bogeyman,
silly dances.
Our parents used to tell us horror stories about him.
Whenever
did they
she's at her
say?
happiest, she
Villagers
twerks.
used to vanish.
I do.
The Lord
actually.
would catch and kill little
It's like
children.
gremlin
They
twerking.
told me, Pierre, sleep now, or the Lord will come and get you. I remember
This Carrie
it as
Elf
if it had
or
been
Weasley
yesterday.
from Princess Bride? I don't think so.
I had such a crush on Carrie Elwes when I was a kid.
I have to go. Good luck with your fishing.
Thank you, thank
I'm
you.
gonna make a save after all.
Yeah, he's doing that like, I'm a little teapot. Oh, I'm Lucky underscore Charmsy. Mind if I type it out for him?
Yes. Hold on a second.
Be nice.
All right, screen's gonna go blank for a second, but then I'll.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's no problem.
I'm sorry, chat.
No. Here you go.
Righty. There you go.
There you go. Just look for that on Twitch and you'll find her channel.
Oh, he found me. Okay, cool. Yeah, there are a lot of Lucky Charmsies. And Lucky Charmses. And Lucky...
I'm glad I just
Charmsies.
saved.
Oh, no, it crashed?
I saved just before. Yeah, that.
Oh,
that
God,
was,
I'm so sorry.
No,
Chad,
it-
I'm so sorry.
It didn't cause it. Like I said, I just saved before that.
Oh,
Old games are like that.
sorry.
Boop, boop. Bigger problem is like GOG not giving me my play button. Did you overwrite your save? The one of my older ones, yes. I got plenty of others. Yeah, old games be fickle that way. And GOG is also a very fickle little bitch. Because it's not activating my play button for some reason. Could be fine. Like I said, it wouldn't
Did I
take.
really ruin it?
No, you didn't ruin anything. It's just like the. There it goes, and now it's back up. I think. Actually, GOG is crashed too. No, you didn't. It's like no problem. No play button for you, Mijor. Game and GOG was like no more. And now it's back. Alright, so I go and check out, go and see the castle. Not much to be seen this time. Go back to the village and speak with Pierre again. Ask about fishing.
Oui. Baguette.
This must be the castle.
Oui.
Rather what's left of it.
Oui.
Pretty creepy.
Baguette.
Dartigan. Et tout.
Et tout.
The ceiling of the tower has caved in. ceiling of the tower has caved in.
Game needs a remake. It's a big, yeah. Well, you know what? Actually, it's got a cult following, so it probably would actually work. But they're not too interested in making new point-and-click adventure games. Gonna bounce. Hey, Z-Star, you have a good night, man. That's all I can see right now.
Scratching your solar panel.
My solar panels.
I hate green energy.
And Luna's wanting into the closet.
Yes, chat. Luna likes us to open the closet so that she can sleep on all of the fake flowers that we've purchased for our wedding.
It's
She's
like
such a princess.
Likes to sit on the bed of flower. All right, let's go back and talk to Pierre. Apparently there's a puzzle involving a cat coming up.
Hello, I'm back.
Damn quiet, I said. Are you trying to frighten the fish off? Oh,
French.
sorry.
I forgot.
The
Mile away. I've had a look round the area.
And what do you think about little village?
It's nice.
Red, white,
But
some way.
I've got a few more questions regarding our last tour.
Oh,
They miss.
go ahead and ask.
Sir Hugo. They is French.
Precisely, my friend. You learn quickly.
I like
Viewers,
that.
did I just lose you? I should probably-
No, subtitles all. Yeah, keep whenever the game does that, the subtitles turn off.
Oui, oui. Okay. Oh wait, London.
Also, you Nisaya gifted us 5 subs for that song, no less.
Thank you, Nathaniel.
Donk for a fun ass stream. I'd like to speak to you about fishing.
I'd like to speak to you about fishing.
What would you like to know?
I like your fishing rod. It's a beauty.
I like your fishing rod. It's a beauty.
Yes, nice, isn't it? It's an enhanced fiberglass telescope, ultralight 47, the latest model.
Can you give me one of your fish?
Could you give me one of your fish?
On a normal day, I would, but I just haven't been able to catch enough today.
How many fish have you caught?
Well, not a single one, my friend.
That's not a lot.
Yeah, precisely. I must try to catch some now, otherwise I will have nothing to offer this evening.
You're planning to sell the fish?
No, no. I have visitors coming this evening, you understand?
I see. I suppose
We're gonna
there's
steal
nothing
this
doing
fish
there.
from this guy after robbing
Why don't you
a
just buy
homeless man
fishing rod
earlier
if
for his
you're out
money.
there? Come and join me. Who knows? If you're nice
Did you beat
and
whatever
quiet,
it's called too?
you
Fatal
may be
Frame 2? Yeah, I finished that. Don't mind if I hold your fishing rod for a while. I'm planning to catch.
What are you planning to catch?
You may not believe me, but I've caught all kinds of things here. You know, I've caught pike 5 meters long, with eyes like plates and razor-sharp teeth. That's why I bought this rod. The last one was pulled clean out of my hands.
Box art of
by
this
one
game is just wild. Yeah, there's the face is actually like kind of become a meme.
It's the truth. I
Like the
swear
druid
it.
guy
I
face.
even had some photos of one of those fish, but I'm afraid
It makes
I
Fatal
lost
Frame 2 look
them.
like a
They
man.
fell
No,
into
this
the
game is
water.
definitely better than Fatal Frame 2.
And now there's not a shred of evidence to support your story. That is a pity.
Don't you believe me? Ask Capitaine Deneuve. He will confirm it. I often show him the fish that I catch.
Capitaine Deneuve? Who's that?
Oh, you don't know him? He captains the ferry that brought you here. He's over there, on board. He's experienced a lot and has been all over the place. He knows a lot of stories. Incredible stories.
Oh? Like what, for example?
You'll have to ask him that yourself. I never really listen properly when he starts spinning his yarns. He's bound to tell you a story.
No, this is genuinely bad. This is a bad game, but it's so bad it's actually amusing.
Is he a very difficult man, then?
Well, he doesn't like strangers much. And he hates people talking about his job in the ferry company. He's a proud old man, you see, and stubborn.
I see. I'm used to people like that. I'll get on all right with them. I have to go. Good luck with your fishing.
Thank you, thank you.
Bloodlines 2 has been Bloodlines 2, you say?
Hello, I'm back.
Damn quiet, I said. Are you trying to frighten the fish off?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, you
I
mean like
forgot.
vampire bloodlines too?
I was
It's still ain't
miles
worth it,
away.
actually.
I've had a look round the area. I've been to the ruin.
And? What do you think of our little village?
What I say about the
It's
Cybertruck
nice,
and people look
but
at me strange.
I've got a few more questions regarding our last talk.
Oh? Well, go ahead and
That
ask.
also takes
But
place in France.
please.
Yeah.
Quietly. Right?
Precisely, my friend. You learn quickly.
I'd like to
Let's see
speak to you about
again.
fishing.
What
Well,
would
hold
you
your
like
rod.
to know?
I like your fishing rod. It's a beauty.
Yes, nice, isn't it? It's an enhanced fiberglass telescope ultralight 47. The latest model.
What if I hold your fishing rod?
Do you mind if I hold your fishing rod for a while?
Sorry, my friend. It was very expensive. I spent 800 francs on it, and I'm not going to let anyone else touch it.
I have to go. Good luck with your fishing.
Thank
Why are you talking about so much about this man's rod? We talked about bones in my bone earlier in the game. Right before I robbed a homeless man of all of his money by making him drink ethanol.
Hello, Captain.
Bonjour.
Do you know the castle of Carmore? I say.
I might.
Well, do you know the castle or don't you? You're not being very talkative.
No.
Oh, well, thanks for the conversation.
You're welcome.
Hello, Captain.
Bonjour.
How are you?
All right.
Good timing on that, Doctor.
Do you know the castle of Carmore? I say.
I might.
When are you leaving for Portsmouth?
In 2 hours. Are you coming?
No, I think I'll stay here for a bit.
Very well.
I really don't know. I think that there's like, after this, I gotta catch a cat or something, right? And this guy's can.
Hello, I'm back.
Damn quiet, I said. Are you trying to frighten the fish off?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot.
In 1996,
miles away.
800
I've had a
francs,
look round
equated
the
to roughly
area.
146
Into
US.
the ruin.
And? What do you think of our little
This game was
village?
set in 2000,
It's
actually.
nice. But I've got a few more questions regarding our last talk.
Oh? Well, go ahead and ask. But please...
No, I want more
quietly.
fishing lectures.
Right?
Precisely, my friend. You learn quickly.
I have to go. Good luck with your fishing.
Thank you, thank you.
Then again, I haven't seen a single cat, so I don't know how I'm supposed to know I gotta do something with a cat. The cat comes later. Also, there's this salt.
That's salt.
Wish our schedules didn't conflict so much because talking bones sounds like gold content. I mean, we were getting pretty good run out of earlier. Make a new save. Go back to the village and speak with Pierre again. Ask him about fishing. Go through all the topics. He will tell you the whole title. The whole title of the captain. I didn't. Did he tell me that? Did I miss it?
Hello, I'm back.
Damn quiet, I said. Are you trying to frighten the fish off?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I thought I asked
forgot.
him about everything. Question.
I was miles away. I've had a look round the area. I've been to the ruin.
And? What do you think of our little village?
It's nice. But I've got a few more questions regarding our last talk.
Oh? Well, go ahead and ask. But please...
Quietly. Right?
Precisely, my friend. You learn quickly.
I'd like to speak to you about fishing.
I really wish I could skip some of this dialogue.
Are there many fish here? Have you caught anything?
When it is quiet enough, then I catch quite a few, so please speak quietly.
Why? Do fish have such good ears?
You bet. A single murmur and I'll have to sit here for an hour longer waiting for them.
Is that actually true? Because everyone I've known who's gone fishing always talks like crazy while they're fishing. Why are you fishing right here?
Why are you fishing right here?
The ship's propellers whirl up a lot of plankton, which attracts the fish. Once the ferry has settled, I can often get a good catch.
Isn't this rather a noisy place for the fish?
Nah. The only time it's noisy is when the ferry's in. Other than that, it's really quiet. Unless, of course, people come up and bother me with too many questions, my friend.
And what do you do with the fish?
Well, what do you think? I throw the little ones back in, and the big ones get eaten.
You eat these fish?
Of course. Why not?
Well, this water looks pretty murky to me.
No.
These fish.
This water is clean, and the fish are first class. Carmore used to be famous for its fishing industry, you know.
But they didn't fish with rods, did they?
Certainly not. There used to be a whole fleet of trawlers. But practically all the fishing businesses around here were forced to close down a while back.
I like your fishing rod. It's a beauty.
Yes, nice, isn't it? It's an enhanced
I'm not getting the information I need out of him. Have you heard, Dartigan, the French are notoriously shy? Yes, very shy people. What if I hold you fish? What are you planning to catch?
What are you planning to catch?
You may not believe me, but I've caught all kinds of things here. You know, I've caught pike 5 meters long, with eyes like plates and razor-sharp teeth. That's why I bought this rod. The last one was pulled clean out of my hands by one of those beasts.
Do you expect me to believe that?
Of course. It's the truth. I swear it. I even had some photos of one of those fish, but I'm afraid I lost them. They fell into the water. Right here.
And now there's not a shred of evidence to support your story. That is a pity.
Don't you believe me? Ask Capitaine Deneuve.
There it
He
is.
will confirm it. I often show him the fish that I catch.
Capitaine Deneuve? Who's that?
Oh, you don't know him? He captains the ferry that brought you here. He's over there, on board. He's experienced a lot and has been all over the place. He knows a lot of stories. Incredible stories.
Oh? Like what, for example?
You'll have to ask him that yourself. I never really listen properly when he starts spinning his yarns. He's bound to tell you a story or two. You just have to know how to deal with him.
How to deal with him? What do you mean?
Not so loud, please.
Because of the fish?
No, because of Capitaine Deneuve. He might hear us.
And?
Look, I'll tell you something. Deneuve's a bit strange. He insists on being addressed by his title. It's how do you call it? A peculiarity of his.
Oh? Why is that?
He's an old sea dog from a real old seafaring
This is going to make for an
family.
excellent
Some
classic sin
ancestor
video.
of his served in Napoleon's fleet. He himself used to go out to sea doing the real thing. Got a master's certificate and all that. Seen the world, so he says. These days he just captains the ferry. But he still insists on people using his title. He says his rank should still command people's respect.
Oh, well, if that's all, I don't mind. What do I have to call him, then?
Monsieur le Capitaine Charles Deneuve. That's his full title. He'll appreciate
Bonjour, le
that.
Got it.
capitaine.
Thanks for the hint. I have to go. Good luck with your fishing.
Thank you, thank you.
Bonjour.
Excuse me.
What?
You're Monsieur le Capitaine Charles Deneuve,
Say
aren't you?
too late.
Yes, that is correct, my boy. Charles Deneuve. How do you know my name?
I've been talking to a friend of yours, the fisherman over there at the jetty.
Pierre? Ah, yes. Old Pierre. I expect he has been telling you about his pike. The one that was 5 meters long.
Yes, he did.
Is the story true?
Is his story true?
To be honest with you, my boy, Pierre tends to exaggerate a little. Just like all fishermen. The pike was about 4.5 meters long. No more than that.
Pierre says you're from Carmore, like he is. Is that true?
Yes, that's right. I grew up here.
As a youngster, I wanted to be a fisherman and used to work on my father's trawler. Later, I went to naval college to become a captain of the Merchant Navy of France. I have a small house at the end of the road.
You don't sound very French at the moment now, do you?
You used to work for the Merchant Navy?
Yes. I have been to practically every single port all over the world, from New York to Zanzibar, from Rotterdam to Cape Town. I have sailed all known and unknown oceans, rivers,
I've got a lot of
aquifers, lakes
STDs.
and canals.
What
I
are you
have
saying?
seen things no other man on earth has ever seen.
Sounds exciting.
Yes. But
See,
all
he
that
even-
was a long
you don't say yes like that unless
In a
you,
few years' time,
you've
I
been
shall retire
slinging it
and begin
in some
working on
strange
my
places.
memoirs.
Somebody is proud of themselves.
Yes.
Remarkable.
Your memories? That sounds interesting.
Your memoirs? That sounds interesting.
Oh, yes, my boy. I've seen a lot, you know. Disasters, storm tides, elements, mysteries.
Really? Won't you tell me more?
I have seen ships disappear in the Bermuda Triangle. I saw the Prince of Egypt sink.
I saw that movie.
I witnessed the accident of the Pride of Paris in Cape Town Harbor.
You were in all those places?
Of course. And that's not all. I have seen tsunamis 40 meters high and octopuses with 16 tentacles.
I thought octopuses only had 8 tentacles.
Quite,
He's been
my
a Tortuga
boy,
a few
quite.
times.
I have seen things a common landlubber, no offense, my boy, cannot even begin
Seems
to
like a
imagine.
fun game. It's fun for like if you have people to make fun of it with you. Playing this by yourself is probably not gonna be a good experience.
What do you say to that?
Well, that's quite incredible.
You know about the Castle of Camor?
What do you know about the Castle of Carmore?
The castle. The castle is shrouded in greater mystery than
Hey,
the
Maraka, how you
darkest
doing?
secrets I have ever experienced.
Welcome to the channel, dude.
That's saying something.
Precisely, my boy. After all, I have seen and heard more than most mortals could ever dream of. But none of it is as mysterious as the story of the Castle of Carmore and its evil owner.
Tell me more about the castle.
The Castle of Carmore was once the home of a good and righteous lord. Around 1000 AD, the Druids came there. You've heard of the Druids, I take it?
Oh, yes. Quite a lot, in fact. Go on. Where did these Druids come from?
They were the last of the Druids from Britain.
Really?
Yes, really, my boy.
Do you know why they came to the castle?
They entrusted the Lord and his family with the safekeeping of something of
Go to
great
bed,
value
Dartigan.
to them.
Is that an
What
order?
was it?
Nobody ever found out, my boy.
All right, what happened then?
The item remained in the family's possession for generations. But then the castle went to a descendant of the family who was not good and righteous, but cruel and mean. The evil lord of Carmore.
Was that what he was called?
That's what he has been called
That's
for
what he
centuries.
preferred to be called, the evil
He was a
lord.
tyrant and a murderer. He enjoyed killing and held satanic ceremonies at the castle. Villagers would disappear from Carmore and never be seen again. They say he was executed during the Inquisition.
Did France have an Inquisition? I don't think they did. I don't think so. What do you mean they say? Was he or wasn't he?
What do you mean, they say? Was he or wasn't he?
No. I know the true story. The castle was destroyed before the Inquisition ever began.
But how?
The truth was told in a very old Breton legend.
And?
One day, a salt seller by the name of Gergan came to the castle of Carmore and asked the evil lord for a drink of water. But the lord set his dogs on the man.
Go on.
Out of revenge for the lord's cruelty, Gergan hurled a handful of salt at the castle, which tumbled down immediately, burying the lord beneath it.
But why?
It was an ancient druid curse.
Fuck some salt. How can salt destroy a whole castle?
How can salt destroy a whole castle?
Through the magic of the druids. Salt is a destructive element. It corrodes, it decomposes, it parches. It can make
Makes your
people
food
die
taste
of
really
thirst.
good.
The salt seller had knowledge of druid customs?
Well, he certainly knew how to use the magic that druids employed to deal with their enemies.
So the evil lord
So
died.
the evil lord died.
Yes. He's buried in the mausoleum in the castle cemetery.
How do you know all this?
From age-old stories that
Well, I
people
know I
tell
gotta get
around
salt
here.
off this guy's
Children
boat,
heard
then.
them from their parents, who in turn had been told them by their own parents. They were handed down through the generations. Sometimes, people even come here from town. People like you, asking about the
Save
old
the game,
stories.
I'm going to.
Writers, researchers, all sorts. We even had a real aristocrat here from England once. He was very interested in the castle.
What did the man want?
What did the man want?
He said he'd lost something out at the ruin. A necklace, a family heirloom. It seems to have been very important to him. The 5 of them spent days searching the ruins.
5?
Yes, there were 5 of them. They rented rooms above the bistro. 5 bigwigs.
They burned a
Smart
castle down with
suits.
magical salt. Yep.
One even had a uniform on.
Did they find the necklace?
No, I don't think so. They left after a couple of days.
Interesting.
You know this name.
Do you know his name?
No, I've forgotten. It was quite a while ago.
Thank you, Michael.
You're starting to love this game.
Thank you,
sorry,
Monsieur le
Charles.
Capitaine.
No, you
You've
don't
been
have
a
to be
great
sorry.
help.
You're welcome, my boy.
I have to apologize to you. I'm enjoying this game.
Yeah, I think we got all the information we need. We just need to get some salt.
That's salt.
Because we can't go to a store and buy salt. It must be that scraped off that. However, it is almost midnight. And I'm thinking of stopping there because we did... I don't know if I made a lot of progress or not. It's hard to tell. We're in the middle of, like, apparently a very easy to soft lock section of the game. But I will be playing this again tomorrow since chat seems to enjoy it so much. But that's going to be it for me tonight, chat.
We're going to go watch JoJo's Adventure.
Yeah, might as well. Watch some JoJo. But you guys have been awesome tonight. Thank you for joining me for a weird-ass, adventure game. Hopefully you liked it. There was a French Inquisition. It was more of a papal justice system, though, as not as bloody as the Spanish one. Okay, thank you for the history lesson. I actually did not know that.
There was. They were kind of inquisiting everybody
Yeah.
across the land. They were just
Yeah.
like, yeah.
But if you guys are new here and there's some new people today, don't forget to follow me on Twitch, YouTube, Kick, whichever one you want to watch me on. Check out my Patreon. There'll be a new some stuff going up there soon. Also, the Resident Evil video, I am now in editing for that since I managed to get all my footage re-recorded and also all my lines are done. So that'll be coming very soon. And then I'll be working on a Dino Crisis video after that and maybe even our first movie since.
Oh yeah, it's time for that.
Yeah,
isn't
we
it?
gotta get that out soon.
That'll be.
But you guys have been awesome. Thank you for any super chats or bits or gift subs and all that wonderful stuff. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Till then, stay good. Peace, everybody.
Bye bye.
Bye.